Okay, time to play some Gothic 2. I can't quite get his accent right. Then again, I can't quite get anybody's accent right except my own. So, the real question is, why do I keep trying? Okay, so we'll get started in like 3 minutes. Okay, my clock says 4:30. Let me take a drink and then we'll get started. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Which one is correct? This one is correct. So let's go to this one. Okay, well, unlike last time, I didn't leave myself standing out in the rain, so I feel a little bit better in terms of my physical health. I'm still a little sick, but not too bad. In terms of my mental health in-game, though, I'm having a few conniptions because the last time we ended off with me being blackmailed, so we gotta figure out what the hell we're gonna do about that. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Gothic 2, the stream edition. As I said last time, we ended off with me getting blackmailed by a random merchant dude after coming into the harbor city of Corinus, just when I was trying to put my foot in the door right and become a citizen too. So today we have to figure out what we're going to do about that, and then also see about starting the quests that we have for all of the guild masters, because we have about a bazillion quests that we can go ahead and do, and we're going to need to try and do as many of them as we can. So that's the plan today. I'd like to look at a few of these if I can as well. Hey Conquer, it's going good. How's it going for you? Just getting started here. Promised to give me a weapon in return for doing him a favor. to foist a letter on the merchant Sarah, which will make it look like she's been selling weapons to Onar. Then I'm to go to Lord Andre and rat on her. I don't think that's what we're going to do. Lucia the horse stole a golden dish from her boss Bromore. Bromore wants it back. So we need to find Lucia. I think I found her. She's in that one house that's down by the harbor, I think. Can't go back in his lighthouse while the bandits are settled in there. We can go take care of that. Disappeared from the brothel down by the harbor. Okay. So the paladins are in town. Thief ran off to the harbor, but then he got away. The militia searched for Harbor District, but couldn't find anything, even though the bow must still be in town. So the bow's got to be in town somewhere. Masters taught me to skin animals. Bring him 6 wolf skins could work for him, or he'll give his approval so I can work for the other masters. All right. Orc has been sighted outside the city of Smitharod. Wants me to kill it. An orc weapon will be evidence enough. His approval. As long as I'm not accused of any crime in town. Great. Take care of that then. Farm's hut is situated near the Paladin's provision store. We can't go up there yet. Gave him some farmer's clothes and get past the city guards with those, so we took care of the things with Greg the Dread Pirate. The water mages, Vatrus of the water mage can tell me more about the Ring of Water. This group of Paladins kind of city critics, powerful artifact them, the Ivanos. Trying to stop the dragon threat. Pray the Paladins rally to our cause. Okay, well, we gotta figure that out then. Playing Monster Hunter World on PC earlier, got very annoyed with some of the 18-year Gigantes attacks and Behemoth's usual BS, so decided to stop to watch the stream. Gotcha. Nice, Conker. Much better now you have a nephew. Congratulations, Conker. Even though, I mean, they're not direct family, but that's awesome, though. That's really cool. You gonna be an uncle, my friend. Oh, God. Maybe updating the drivers wasn't such a good idea. I updated my NVIDIA drivers in between last time and this time to see if I could handle frame issues that we were having with the game. Obviously, they didn't do a damn thing. I was kind of hoping they would, but, well, you know, what can you do? It's an old game. It's not optimized directly for, you know,
these are bad times.
Windows 10, so... But again, I don't know why I'm having so many issues with the frame rate, considering the fact that I didn't have issues with the frame rate back in Gothic 1. Like, compared to Gothic 1, the frame rate in this game is atrocious. Like, I don't understand.
The Honorable Lord Andre is commanded to punish every crime or act of resistance against the King's guards most severely.
You already were an uncle for your niece, but now you have a nephew as well. That's right, yes. I remember you talking about your niece. That's right, yeah. Well, that's good, though, still. You got one more to add to the family, so that's good.
Tell me about these paladins.
Since the paladins have arrived in Corinus, they've retreated to the upper end of town. They're not letting anyone in there anymore, except for the citizens of the town and the militia, of course. There are some paladins who guard the ship down at the harbor, but those are far from talkative.
Might have to go chat with them as well. We didn't check out this building last time. I think this is just the militia HQ, so I'm going to check it out now. See what they got going on in here. They're just practicing their weaponry. Wolfgar? And Andre.
Enos be with you, stranger. What brings you to me?
Hello there. Report message for Lord Hagen. Do I carry a message for Lord Hagen? I don't recall. Complete the bounty for a criminal? Huh. Let me see what this one is. I don't remember carrying an important message for Lord Hagen.
Message for Lord Hagen.
Well, you stand before one of his men. What is this about?
Yeah, well... It would probably be best to tell Lord Hagen myself, but let me see if I can do anything with this.
It's about a sacred artifact, the Eye of Innos.
The Eye of Innos. I have never heard of it, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. If there truly is an artifact of this name, only the highest members of our order would know anything about it. In any case.
That's why I have to talk to Lord Hagen himself.
Okay, so we went there
Lord
at that
Hagen
point
receives
anyway.
Only paladins, or those who are in the service to paladins. It is beneath his dignity to waste his time with members of the common folk.
Yeah, I was under the impression of that. Why are you guys here anyway?
Why are you paladins in town?
The goals of our mission are secret. I can only tell you that there is no danger for the citizens of the town. You
should
need not worry.
Tell them that because they're all afraid the orcs are going to attack. Have I come to collect the bounty for a criminal? I don't know. I'm gonna see, I guess. Maybe there's a criminal somewhere that I already took care
I've
of.
come to collect the bounty for a criminal.
Oh, okay. So I can go behind Canthar's back and turn it in. Well, fuck you, Canthar.
Canthar the merchant is trying to get rid of Sarah.
Sarah? The weapons merchant in the marketplace?
He
I was
is.
supposed to foist a letter on Sarah, which claimed that she's supplying weapons to Onar.
I see. I shall gladly pay the bounty for that bastard. He is already as good as behind bars.
Okay, good. We got 100 gold and 100 experience. Awesome. No Google Assistant, I don't need your help. I've already taken care of the criminal, Google Assistant. You can stay down now. I don't know if I want to take up service with the Paladins. I can't do it anyway yet because I'm not a member of the militia and I'm not a member I'm not even a citizen of the town yet, so I can't do anything with that yet. Well, that takes care of that problem. So now we have, let's see. I should probably go check in with Vatras and see if he can tell me anything more about the Ring of Water. I don't know if he told me anything more about it. But other than that, it's mostly just stuff where I have to go out of town to do. Whoops. Let me see here. So that means we are in need of a map. So let me use my map real quick. We need to go out. We are here, so we're up here inside the big barracks area. We need to go out through the east gate, I think. I mean, I don't have the map of the area yet, which I would prefer to have before I do anything else, but I don't have enough money to get it. I need 250 gold to get it. So until I have a map of the area, like the whole area of Corinus, that is, I would rather not. I would rather not get, do any of that stuff. I wonder if Sarah.
There you are again.
What do you mean again? I haven't met you. I don't think. Well, I met you at the inn actually, but I didn't talk to you. How's business?
How's business?
When the Paladins came, I first thought that it was a good business opportunity. But they let Herod make their weapons, and neither Hakon nor I make even 1 gold piece off them. Moreover, the farmers no longer supply us with food, and all the prices have gone up.
Right, I've heard
It's
about
only a
that.
small consolation that the Paladins are paying my hotel bill.
Right. So, I mean, I figure the farmers they're revolting. That's the problem, but
What's the problem with the farmers?
see if that's what she
They
says.
refuse to deliver their goods. Now that the ships no longer come in, the city depends entirely on the supplies provided by the farmers, of course. And Onar, the largest farmer, has hired mercenaries to protect his farm from the city guards. Otherwise, they'd simply snatch the goods for themselves. But the mercenaries don't just guard Onar's farm. They come as far as the small farms outside of town to intimidate the farmers.
I
I
see.
saw them as I was passing Akil's farm. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes now.
So where is Akil's farm?
Where will I find Akil's farm?
If you go out of the east gate here and follow the road to the right, you'll come to a stairway. It leads up to Akil's farm.
Okay.
But I wouldn't go there now. The mercenaries are certainly still there.
Yeah, those guys would probably be problematic right about now. Canthar was trying to trick you.
Canthar was trying to trick you.
Hey, more
and
experience.
get your booth for himself, but I've turned him over to the city guard.
Then you've made an enemy of a dangerous man. I've known the bastard for a long time, and he's always wanted my place for himself. Take this weapon as a token of my gratitude.
Ooh, new weapon. Pirate's Cutlass. What does that do? Let's find out.
Show me your wares.
Where is the Pirate's Cutlass anyway? Does she have it in here? Regular Cutlass, 145 damage, but requires 145 strength. That's obnoxious. Like an obnoxiously large amount of
Call this to anyone.
requirements. 65 damage with the Pirate's Cutlass, but it needs 60 strength, which is a little bit of... it's a little bit more than I am capable of doing, I think, at this point. I'm still looking for a place to cook up this raw meat. I still don't know where I can do that. I guess I could look it up, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. You know. Hammer, short sword, wolf's tooth. I don't have the strength for that. What do I have the strength for anyway? I guess we can find out. Let's see. Nope, not that one. That one. I have raised my strength to 15, so I can use up to 15 strength weapons. but I would like to have my one-handed skill go up a little bit more. Since that's crit percentage, I get the feeling it's going to be more important, because if I can raise my crit percentage to 100%, that just instantly like doubles the damage that every weapon that I have in the game can do. So I think raising that is going to be more of a priority for me personally than raising strength, at least to start with. Once we get to that point, I'll start raising strength a little bit more. But until then, I think we're going to focus more on our weapon skill than we are on our strength total. Darren, hello. You look like a fire mage.
What can I do for you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort? Do you want to direct a prayer to our Lord Enos, or donate some gold for his church?
Yeah, where do you come from, dude? What are you doing here?
Where do you come from?
I come from the monastery of the magicians, which lies in the mountains.
Okay.
We accept everyone there who is pure of heart and feels the desire to serve our almighty Lord Enos.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing in town?
I have discussions with the paladins and support the citizens with my advice and with helpful words. Particularly in these difficult times, it is our duty to be there for the people and to help the poor.
Makes sense. I've already learned a little bit about Enos. Tell me more about the monastery.
Tell me more about the monastery.
We instruct our students in all forms of magic, but the arts of the magicians of fire consist of more than these alone. We are also well versed in the art of alchemy and in the creation of powerful runes.
Okay, all of those sound good.
We also make excellent wine.
All of those do sound pretty good. What's the donation run me?
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Why did I get experience for that?
That depends on what percentage you want to give, son. Let me see how much you brought. You have more than 100 gold pieces. The Lord says give if you have. The church accepts your generous donation.
Did they just...
bless you
Oh,
in the
okay.
name of Enos, for he is light and righteousness.
I was gonna say, did they just take 100 gold from me without my permission? Because I am not happy with that. But it was only 50. I think I can get that back just by selling a couple things, so...
I need to talk to the paladins. Can you help me get to them?
He's gonna think I'm bribing him or something.
Access to the upper end of town. However, this is allowed only to citizens and the city guard. And of course, to us, magicians of fire.
Okay, so there is a
How can I
third
become a fire
option.
magician?
You must join our order as a novice. When you have served for a time, perhaps you will be accepted into the ranks of the magicians. However, the path to acceptance is long and full of work and study.
Okay, so there is a third option then. I can always go and join the Magicians of Fire if things in town don't work out. Tell me about Enos, see if I
Tell me
learn
about
anything else
Enos.
about him that I didn't know already
Our
before.
almighty Lord is the light and the fire. He chooses humans to be his tool, giving them magic and laws. We act in his name. We administer justice according to his will and preach his word.
Well, alright then. Thank you for the info, and
Who says things like
fuck you for taking some of my money, but whatever.
There you are again.
It's fine. Show me your wares so I
Show
can
me
sell
your
you back the
wares.
cutlass that you gave me. Because I don't think I'm going to need it for a while. Yeah, that's worth 105, which is quite a significant amount. Like, that's almost enough for us to be able to grab the map that I want. I'm thinking about this, and honestly, I don't think we're going to need this short bow because I'm not planning on training my dexterity at all. So I think we might get rid of it. How much do I get for these? So this will get me to 240, and this will get me to 255. Awesome. Because that will mean that we'll have enough money
Everybody knows.
to go back to the harbor and grab that map of the entire island that I want. We will be poor for a little while, but I'm okay with that if it means that I know where the hell I'm going. That was the only real thing that I was concerned with, is wandering around the wilderness, is not knowing where the hell I'm going. And now that I can get the map, it'll be a lot easier, because I'll just be like, oh, you know, I can just find my way back. That's fine. Question is, how do I get back to the harbor? You know, without running into a bunch of bullshit. It's this way. I could drop down there, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know how fall damage exactly, how bad fall damage is in this game, so I don't want to push my luck if I don't have to. But in that case, I mean, I have died once already to fall damage, so we don't want to mess around with that. Sorry to interrupt there, Vatras, but yeah, I guess tell me about the Ring of Water.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
Did I already see this one?
Why would I do that?
Is it because I want to join? I guess. We don't want to increase our magic powers. I guess what if I wanted to join the Ring of Water?
I want to join the Ring of Water.
You do? Well, that means you have already fulfilled the first requirement.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it.
Well,
But I know nothing about you at all.
I mean, that's
What do
fair
you want
enough.
to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
What is this message?
Well, you... This dragons thing. They said to keep my mouth shut about that or else I'll get arrested, so let's just this.
Terrible things are bound to happen soon.
Terrible things, hmm? How do you know this?
Yeah, we can't talk about Zardas, so...
No, I heard rumors somewhere.
Aha! And that is why you have made this journey. Who are you really?
From down south. Is that where the Valley of Mines is? Because I wouldn't mind saying that if that was the case. I could tell him I'm a former convict. I don't have anything to hide about that.
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize. You are a former prisoner who heard rumors that terrible things are going to happen.
Yes.
And you have come to report this to the Paladins.
You know, when you say it back like that,
Something you're not telling me.
it doesn't sound very convicting.
If I pass on what you tell me, then let me reassure you. I have sworn to keep all secrets I am entrusted with to myself.
And what about all the people here?
They only understand half of what I preach to them. So don't fret.
So you're telling me they
Start
didn't hear
over
me.
at the
Good.
beginning. What's that message?
Well, since you're sworn to secrecy, I guess I could talk about it.
A large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
Well,
Zardas, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the Paladins.
The necromancer. So he lives, and he sent you. Who are you really?
well, I've told you that part was true at least. So
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize. You are a former prisoner.
I don't know why that part's still
who's
in
been
German, but
told by
whatever.
Zardas, the necromancer, that dragons have come to conquer the country.
That still
And
doesn't
you
sound
have
very,
come to report this to the
you know,
Paladins. That
true.
all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive that you are lying to me. Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable. I want to give you a chance to join the Ring of Water.
Okay. What do I have to do?
What must I do in order to join the ring?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the ring. I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And how do
that
I
means-
do that?
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the ring.
Like?
Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
Yeah, what would be an appropriate deed?
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days.
Maybe
The
because it
number
says
of
back to you
people
so
missing from the
sarcastically.
town
Yeah, I
seems
think
to
you're right.
be
Yeah, he does
so
kind of sound a little
deep.
snide about
You
it,
can
so.
explain to me what happened to them. You shall have your place within the Ring of Water. However,
Yes?
You should take your message to the Paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance.
Well, I'm
Talk
sure you
to
do,
Lord Hagen.
but I can't talk to Lord Hagen without him. Yeah, he won't receive me.
But Lord Hagen is not going to receive me.
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided you become a member of a powerful community first. The ring has far-reaching connections.
So you're saying join the Ring of Water.
Conveying your message as soon as possible. You should talk about this to Laris, whom I trust. He will help you.
Okay, so go talk to Laris. What community should I join?
What community should I join?
There are only 3 communities that have enough influence. These are the City Militia, the Monastery of the Fire Magicians, and the troop of mercenaries on the landowner's farm.
Okay.
The choice is yours, son.
So pick between
Laris
those
can
3.
certainly assist you with this difficult decision. Talk to him about it.
I guess we're going back to the harbor so we can talk to Laris. All right.
I shall do that.
Yeah, do you know anything about missing people?
About those missing people.
Yes?
Where should I look for them?
Where should I start looking for them?
Most of those people disappeared down by the harbor. That's probably where you should start your search.
Okay, fair enough. Can you tell me about the ring now that I want to join? Is there any
Tell me
new
about the Ring of Water.
dialogue now?
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course.
Well, right.
But I shall tell you what I may.
What do you guys do exactly?
What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the Order of Innos and the Chaos of Beliar. If one of the 2 sides should gain the upper hand, it will mean either total loss of freedom or deadly chaos. Therefore, we guard the balance between the 2. That's what makes life in this world possible for all.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. But that's a little vague, I guess.
And what does that mean in concrete terms?
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one.
Right.
Not only has it become all but impossible to travel the island without being attacked, there's someone in town, too, who supports the bandits. We have found out that the bandits receive regular deliveries from a weapons merchant in Corinus.
It's probably Canthar, the
Try
jackass.
to find such people and keep them from endangering the city.
Well, if it is,
Find
he's
out
in jail
anything
now,
about
so I guess
this. Let me know.
that's a good thing. I probably can't find out who the members are. He's probably going to be like, well, I can't tell you that just yet. What about the other water mages?
Where are the other water mages?
They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus. We suspect that those ruins might contain a passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
Okay, what about, like, what are you
Tell me
looking for
more
there?
about that uncharted area.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Okay.
Of course.
So, join the water mages after joining a community here in town or at the Fire Magician's Monastery, if that's the case. Or join, so I can join the community here, like the militia. I could join the Fire Magicians, or I could join the mercenaries at Onar's farm. Then come back here, join the water mages, and go on the expedition. But that also involves talking about these missing people. Huh. Okay, well, he's probably not going to be able to answer
Who are the
this,
members
but
of the Ring of Water, then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring.
that I
But
figured.
you will certainly have met some of them by that time.
Okay. I think that's enough info for now.
About this weapons dealer,
Can he tell me anything about them?
how much do you know about the weapons dealer?
Ask Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, about this. He should be able to tell you more. He has been tasked with...
Didn't we talk to Martin right at the
weapons dealer.
beginning of
You
the
can find Martin
coming in the
Harbor
city?
District.
Oh, he's in the harbor
If you
district.
see a
Okay.
heap of crates, provision, and paladins, Martin won't be far.
So he's in the harbor. All right. So that at least solves that problem. I don't have to go all the way to the upper district to find him. Because I'm trying to piece together this puzzle of how to get to the people that have the Eye of Innos here. To do that, we need to get to the upper district, which means I have to become part of the 3 factions. But to do that, I need to do a bunch of different quests for them. And to do those quests, some of them require me to like actually be able to talk to people who are in the upper part of the city. And it's like there's this tangled web that I'm trying to peel apart a little bit. And so far it's been not working too well, but that helps a little bit. So...
Is there anything that could help me with my search?
You're a very persistent young man. I can think of something that could make your tasks easier for you.
Okay.
I shall give you this ore amulet. You'll certainly be able to use it.
An ore
It is an
amulet?
amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There
And
are only
what does it do?
very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits this amulet has very special properties. It can help you find things that normally elude the naked eye.
That does sound pretty useful.
Summon it by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power, or you cannot find it, simply put on the amulet again and it will reappear. The will-o'-the-wisp can detect weapons.
Aha!
It can be very helpful to you in investigating the weapons deliveries to the bandits.
And for
Treat it
finding that
well,
orc weapon.
and it will never fail you.
Cool. Well, that was very helpful. Awesome. Hey, Raptor. How's it going? Yes, yay, Gothic 2. Yes, indeed. We are finally on it, so... So is it trapped in the amulet? Like, how does that
Will-o'-the-wisp
work?
in an amulet?
Will-o'-the-wisps are admirable creatures. They consist of pure magical energy. They are bound to the magical ore in this world. It is their origin. It gives them their strength.
Okay.
I'm not surprised that you've never heard of them. They only appear to the person who bears the ore to which they belong. Will-o'-the-wisps living in the wild have been forcefully removed from their sources. They will attack anyone who approaches them.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any already, considering how important ore was in the last game.
Better stay away from them.
Okay. How long was I playing it already? Yes, 2 streams. 2 streams total. This is the 3rd stream thus far. And we really haven't wandered too much so far. We've mostly just gotten to Corinus' harbor city, and we've been faffing around here for a couple of streams now. Well, pretty much most of the last stream was us faffing around here, just trying to figure out how things work. I already got blackmailed, so that was great. I threw the guy in jail.
Can the will-o'-the-wisp do more than that?
More than look for close combat weapons? Not unless you teach it.
What do you mean,
I
teach
think
it?
Riordan knows how to teach these beings. He is one of us, currently traveling with Satyrus.
Okay.
Perhaps he can tell you more.
So join the water mages after doing the 7 billion other things I have to do, and then teach the will-o'-the-wisp how to find other things for me? That might be useful.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it.
I think that's about it. Thank you.
Wait. If you see Laris, give him this ornament and tell him that it needs to be returned. He'll know what to do with it.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't know what that was all about, but alright. 2 streams already need to rewatch. Same head class during the stream, so you missed out on the other streams. Yeah, you guys can always rewatch them, though. They're all available. The VODs are up on YouTube now, and they're all in the other places, too. Or Amulet of the Searching Will-o'-the-Wisp, so I... Oh! Hello. Hi. What are you doing? Ghost Light. So is it just going to follow me around now? Let me see. Yes. Yes, it is. Interesting. Can I put it away, though? Yes. Yes, I can. And away it goes. Okay, so we'll resummon it then, like when we need to. You can talk to it. Oh, can you? I didn't realize you could talk to it. I'll have to go check. I'll have to go check that out in a few minutes. Alright, back to the Harbor District. Oh god, this guy again.
You don't have to ask me that.
Hey Lara, is a little help with this guy? He's kind of trying to beat the living hell out of me.
Stop right there, you lowlife.
Is he still following me? Kinda, sorta. Hey, let Let me see here. He's following me, but he's not doing a very good job of it. Well, I obviously can't hit him from here unless I use my scrolls, which I could do. Fire arrow, fireball. I don't know how much HP that guy's got, so I guess we could just, you know, do that. Not Jack. I don't want to hit Jack. I would rather hit the guy that's down there. I don't know where he went. Like, I think he's in the water, but I'm not sure. I guess I could look down. Oops. It's kind of finicky to do this with that. Looks like he's stuck there forever. He is definitely not going to, like, unless he teleports back to his original location at some point, he's gonna have a bad day down there. That's all I know. Where's he going? Because I might be able to hit him with a spell if he keeps going somewhere here. Can't target him from here, but now I could sort of target him. Okay, this is weird, but I'll take it. Damn it, no, stand still so I can hit you. Where'd he go? Is he going this way? Makes me wish that I could just toggle on look around mode so I don't have to keep holding R and trying to finagle it. I guess I could do it with two hands, that would make it a little easier. It looks like there's a cove over there or something, like somebody's gonna use it for something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm just gonna leave him be. He can just go where he wants to go, do what he wants to do. He's no longer my concern, that's all I know. My primary concern now is coming over here and chatting with Brahim.
Show me your maps.
Grabbing a map from him, because I kind of need one. Land map of Corinus. That is what I would like. I will take it. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can go wandering around the island to our heart's content. Here. Kenthar's letter to the merchant Sarah. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Fragment of large ornamental ring. That's got to go to Lara's. All right. Sell my gold for gold.
Come back again later. I'm sure to have something new for you then.
Okay, well, I have basically everything that I could want from you now anyway, so... But thank you, Brahim. You have given me greater possibilities here, now that I'm there. Okay, is he down here now? Like, I don't... This is as bad as that one time in Gothic 1 when Mud got lost out in the wilderness and it seemed like those snappers ate him or something, and then he showed up later in the game and it's like, I'm confused. I don't know where he went, but does it matter now? No, not really, I guess. Can I go in the tavern now without him kicking my ass? I think he can increase sight range a bit more. I'd like to, Raptor. I'd like to, but as you can see, when I increase sight range, we suffer some frame drops, which I guess aren't terrible, but it does go at less than... I mean, it really already it doesn't go at 60 FPS even with me doing this, but the draw distance being higher has so far caused some frame issues, which is weird because it's like I didn't have these frame issues in Gothic 1. So I don't know why in this game it's causing me trouble. I did download everything I needed to download in this game to make sure that I wouldn't have any trouble, but apparently I'm still having trouble. And I even updated my device drivers for my graphics card and everything, and it's weird. I don't understand. But, anyway. Can you teach me? You can teach me strength, right? Let me see. Yeah, you can teach me strength. I could get a weapon that has 20 strength if I increase my strength by 5 more. I guess it's worth a shot. Let's do that. There we go.
Good. Your strength has increased.
Cool. Evatras sent me to give you this
Vatras
ornament.
sent me. He told me to come to you when I needed help.
So you've already been to see Vatras? You must have made a lasting impression on him. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't have volunteered my name. especially not since the matter with those missing people still hasn't been resolved.
Yeah,
Tell me what you
I'm
need.
surprised that he did, considering. He gave me this ornament for you. Sad, but it isn't too bad. Yeah, it's a little sad, but
Vatras gave me this ornament
Eh.
to bring to you. He said it is to be
I was
taken
just
back.
hoping that it would play in 60
Of course,
FPS, but you
it's
know.
up to me as usual. I might have known. I'll have to walk halfway across the island to take it back to the water mages.
Ooh, are you gonna go there now? I could take it there for you. I would actually like you to come with me when you take it, because I would prefer that. Exactly to do here? Yeah, I guess we could find
What
out.
exactly do you do here at the
I don't know if
harbor?
we've grilled
can't
Lares
talk
for a lot of
about that.
information just yet.
Vatras would have my head.
Okay. I need your help about missing people. Yeah, about the missing
About
people.
those missing
I'm
people.
just trying to figure some things out here.
Tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, he simply didn't return. At first, we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast.
Oh, jeez.
But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna be the one to stumble across the clue then, huh? Hey, Raptor. Thank you for subscribing. Have you subscribed before? I don't recall. I think I'm not 100% sure, but if you have not subscribed before, you have become monochromatic. Thank you so much, Raptor. I appreciate that. If you have subscribed before, then I don't remember how many months it's been, but you can add one prefix per month. So if it was 2 months, you'd be dichromatic, you'd be trichromatic at 3 months. But it doesn't matter. The point is, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate
Is this
that.
a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear this up. The missing people have just vanished into thin air.
Okay, so the militia can't solve it, so probably we shouldn't rely on the militia, which means they may not be the ones we want to join. I'm not 100% sure about that yet, but considering our options and considering how inadequate they've been, I don't know. Vatra said you could help me join a community. What's your business with them first?
So what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Probably should have, yeah. Let's see. Some more about the Ring of Water. So probably the community then, in this case, is the Ring of Water, right? Not before, but for Gothic 2 with you, it's very much worth it for you. Well, thank you, Raptor. Like I said, I appreciate that, so... Every little bit will help, that is for certain. It's like my little tip jar, you know? Now, granted, that tip jar doesn't pay out until it gets to $100 US, but then it's like a piggy bank, you know what I mean? So it's like you put the coins in, and then you can hear it jingling for a little while, and then once it gets to a certain point, you can pop the bottom of it open and then just watch all the money spill out. That's the impression I get whenever they pay out on Twitch. I've gotten paid out once so far, which is better than zero. So,
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians.
Okay.
But, unlike the paladins, they operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Corinus. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water. So keep this to yourself.
Sure.
can do. I mean, I don't know if talking to me about keeping things to myself is such a good idea, considering I run around everywhere and tell everybody Zardus the Magician sent me, but, you know. Hey, Garrick, how's it going? Thought it's tomorrow, but it's actually yesterday. Today is Saturday, is it not? Yes, it is. Okay. So, yep, today we are, in fact, streaming. Tomorrow, I don't think we're going to be. It's probably going to be Monday will be the next time we stream, so. Let's see.
Vatras said you could help me.
Is this just going to be the Ring of Water?
Getting tired of being the underdog, are you? All right, I see your point. I can exert my influence with the mercenaries if you want to join Lee.
Wait, Lee's
And I'm
with the
sure we
mercenary?
can
Oh, that's
find a
right. I
way
think
to
they
get
told
you
us
into the
that
monastery
before.
soon. But the easiest thing would certainly be for you to join the militia.
I thought you said the
Which
militia
community
sucks.
do you prefer?
You're gonna put me on the spot about this, aren't you? Let me think about this.
I'll have to think about it.
I'll tell you a little more later once I've figured things out with becoming a citizen here first. There, Laris. Suggest Risen 1 now. Okay, I'll put Risen 1 on the list for you there, Raptor. It is the list has changed a little bit since the last time you suggested something. It is now basically once I get done with this game and the next game that I'm playing, which is Resident Evil 4, I will select one of the games on the list from that list at random, and the rest of the list will be cleared out. So if you want Risen 1 to be on there, it will be on there until the end of this set of games that I'm playing now. After that, you'll have to come back and suggest it again, so that if it doesn't get picked, that is. So just basically, after this game is done and after Resident Evil 4 is done, I will select the next game. And if Risen doesn't get selected, I will try to get in contact with you to let you know that it has not been picked, and you can put it back on the list if you want. If you want a little more detail, because I don't know if I explained that well, my head is still foggy from being sick, you can always check the document down below the stream there under Suggest a Game, under that little panel. You can click on that. The instructions there are probably a little more clear than what I'm telling you right now. So, there's one Ein gut Spiel. I'm not sure what that means, but, well, Ein is 1. Maybe that's not the correct Ein, though. Maybe that's a different Ein, because that has an E on the end of it. I think I know what that says, actually, Garrick. I think it says Risen 1 is good shit. I'm not sure if that's what Spiel means, but that's my guess. It's a good game. Okay. I was close. You know. No, it's not shit. It's a good game. I was staring at it for long enough, and I was like, I've heard these words before. Where have I heard these words before? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, well. I think the last time you suggested was Gothic 2 when you started with Gothic 1. Yes, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, but yeah, I'll add Risen 1 to the list after I'm done with this one. So, do we want to take the ornament there for Laris? I don't know. I would rather go with him to go there, honestly. I don't want him to, like... I don't want to exit out of the dialogue and him just be like, well, I guess it's my responsibility, and him just leave town, you know what I mean? That would not be good. Spiel means game. Okay, gotcha. You know what sucks? Started the stream at the exact same time your other favorite streamer started playing Risen 1. Oh. Oh, good review. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can see how that would create a problem, Garrick. Yeah. I can see how that would be a little bit troublesome, because now you got to pick between me and them. Oh, boy. Who's the reviewer, if you don't mind me asking? I might have heard of them. I could offer to take the ornament there for you.
I can take the ornament there for you.
I think I'd better take it there myself. But you could come with me.
Okay.
Only, I can't leave here at the moment. I need to keep an eye on the harbor.
Okay. I was like, okay, we got exactly what we wanted. And then he said, I need to keep an eye on the harbor. And I was like, okay, I guess we'll come back later. It's fine. Thanks, Laris. All right, that helps a little bit. So did this guy just... Is he just stuck in the water now forever? Like, can I just go in the tavern and nobody's going to bother me?
There you go. Here's for my stuff from the other day.
Oh, okay, thanks, Steve. Okay. Well, then. Fancy place. Cardiff. Nager.
Hey, I haven't got time to chat with you.
Nocturnal Rambler.
If you want
Okay.
information.
I haven't heard of him. I'll have to check him out at some point after this. Cardiff. Hello. What's up?
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
Yeah, I know that. Do you want me to order something? Is that why you...
I bet you
telling you that.
overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you will cost 10 gold pieces.
I have 5 gold pieces there, sir. I will get my info
Forget
elsewhere
it.
for now.
I'll get my information elsewhere.
All right, all right. I'll go down to 7.
No, seriously, I have no gold.
No, I don't
Like,
need your
I don't think you
information like that.
understand. I have 5 gold pieces to my name.
All right, 5 gold pieces. But that's my final offer.
Well, I do have 5, so why couldn't you say
Why
that right
couldn't
away?
you say that right away?
Oh, I'm simply out of shape. But whatever. It's a deal.
Okay, so we have 5 gold pieces. Let's see what info
I
you
need
got.
information.
Where can I find work? What do you know about the missing citizens? Who can teach me something here? This is the most important one, I think.
What do you know about the missing citizens?
All I know is that some people have vanished during the last few days.
Right.
It's especially bad down here at the harbor, they say. Maybe you should ask around here a bit. There were some cases in the lower part of the city, too. If you want to know more, you should talk to Corrigan. He has his tavern in the lower part of town, and he's likely to hear a thing or two.
Okay, we've been to
Halvor,
his tavern,
down
actually,
by
so...
the quay, might know something, too. Many people
Halvor.
frequent him.
Okay, that was helpful. That was helpful. Thank you. Thank you. I actually didn't expect to get much out of that, but we did get a little bit of info about who to talk to there, so... So now the question is, do we want to go and talk to those people, or do we want to just go out in the wilderness and kill some stuff? Because I kind of want to go out in the wilderness and kill some stuff. We still do need those wolf skins, after all. Missing people. Tavern landlord from the lower part of town, and Halvor the fishmonger at the harbor. Have we seen Halvor yet? I don't recall. I don't feel like we've seen the entire area. Anyway. Later, Mom.
Alright, we're leaving. So I'll see you later.
Okay. Halvor.
Hey, you.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here.
Back on your
Fresh
food.
from
Alright,
the
Conquer.
depths of
See you in a
the
few minutes.
sea.
I talked with Thorben. Which one was Thorben again, Garrick? I forget. I have to look. Tell me about the missing
Can
people.
you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen. The sea is treacherous and bound
The
to
woodworking
claim
guy?
life.
Maybe. I don't think I have, actually. So we'll have to go
Captains
check in with
of large
him.
vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Corinus to complete their cruise. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will, and then they're gone.
Oh, Jesus. Are you saying that's what might have happened? Are you missing anybody?
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Do you know of anybody who
Do
is
you know
missing?
of anyone who's gone missing?
I know that
idea.
Lucia
Ask the
lady.
shipbuilders.
Okay. What ship might have taken them away?
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Corinth lately. That is true.
Wouldn't that make it easier to figure out what ship it is? Alright, well, anyway, thanks for the info. Woodworking guy. He'd be back in this area up here, I think. Somewhere.
Don't call this animal.
Citizens.
These are bad times.
There's a lot of people here, I gotta tell you, to talk to. Thorben. And then there was another person they said to talk to as well. Corrigan, but I know where he is, so. Is this the guy? Thorben. Here we go. I knew he was
Hey.
around here somewhere.
Ah, fresh face. You're not from Corinus, are you?
No, I am not.
This is not a good time for travelers. Bandits everywhere. No work, and now the farmers have risen up too.
Yeah,
What
that
winds
could
are
be a
blowing you
problem.
here?
I wish winds blew me here, considering, you know, if then I would have been out to sea. Maybe I would have actually had something to give the town here, but I don't.
I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about carpentry?
The only thing I can make out of wood
is a fire.
Yeah.
And what about locks?
Well...
You know how to make locks
sorry,
out of
but
wood?
I can't use you if you know nothing about my trade.
That's
And I
impressive.
have no money to pay for an apprentice.
Okay. Have you had an apprentice before?
Have you had an apprentice before?
Yes, and not too long ago.
And what happened?
His name is Elvridge. He's my nephew.
Oh,
I was
okay.
quite pleased with him, actually, but one day he simply didn't show up for work.
Sounds like another missing person. Do you know where he is?
Where is Elvridge now?
How would I know? He kept hanging around that filthy brothel by the harbor. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still warming the bed of some whore down there.
So maybe we've actually run into him because we have been in that brothel. How long has it been since you saw him?
How long has it been since you saw him?
I guess it must be about 2 weeks.
That's a long time to go to a brothel for. You reported to the militia?
Have you reported that to the militia?
Of course I have. They were supposed to catch him and see to it that the lazy bones does his work, but I already regret that. He can do whatever he wants. Sooner or later he'll realize he'll get nowhere in Corinus without a decent job.
Is that so?
Because I'm feeling the exact same way at this point. So you know a lot about locks then?
So, you know a lot about locks.
What good is a fine chest without a fine lock?
Made of wood, though, that's the question.
That way, I can at least be sure I haven't built my chest that sturdy for nothing.
Okay, well, see, that makes
Poorly
sense.
made lock is easy to break.
Maybe it's made of metal and he's
Plenty
just
of thieves
woodworking around it.
Corinus, especially lately.
Yeah, I mean, I was considering... I was considering picking some locks in the part of the town already, so I guess that's true. Can you teach me how to pick locks or sell me some lock picks? These both sound like they'd be a problem to say, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
I don't know whether you can be trusted or not. For all I know, you might be one of those layabouts who only come to town to empty the chests of honest people. I'm not going to teach you anything before I'm convinced that you're an honest fellow.
Okay, so how do I convince you of that?
What if I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the other masters here?
All right, I shall give you my approval. But you had better get yourself the blessing of the gods first. Say, are you a man of faith?
I don't really... I'm not a member of a you know, particular sect, if that's what you're asking.
Well, if you mean, do I say my prayers regularly?
I see. A man who does not ply his trade with the blessing of the gods will never receive my approval. Ask for the gods' forgiveness for your transgressions.
Okay, where do I do that?
Then go to Vatras, the priest of Adenos, and have him give you his blessing. He will tell you where you can find a priest of Innos. You should get his blessing too. Once you have received the blessing of the gods, I shall vote for you.
Okay, well that's a little more than I had to go off of before. So far it's giving me a lot of open-ended questions, the game is, or open-ended quests to do, and not a whole lot of... There's not a whole lot of ending here. They're just piling quest on quest on quest on top of me, which I guess is actually what Gothic 1 did too in the beginning anyway. So I suppose I should be used to it, but what do you know about the Paladins?
What do you know about the Paladins?
I'm sure at some point we'll be able to turn some of these in, and then it'll feel less like they're just piling work on top of
to
me.
the upper end of town.
So.
Nobody here really knows exactly why they have come. Many are afraid of an attack by the orcs.
Well, the militia said
however, that they are here
that wasn't going to be the case, but...
rebellion.
What do you know about the rebellion?
Do you know anything about the Peasants' Rebellion?
Rumor has it that Onar, the landowner, has hired mercenaries to keep the king's troops from breathing down his neck.
First chapter's the longest. Ah,
He was
okay.
probably tired
Yeah,
of
the first chapter was really
harvest
long in the
along
first
with his
game as well.
livestock At paladins and militia. All we know
And I mean, it makes
in
sense.
town is that the food prices keep rising.
Because you're trying to kind of earn your
Onar's
keep
farm
and
lies
make
far to
yourself
the
be
east of
trustworthy to the people around you. That
Wouldn't know
takes a
if there's
while.
any fighting going
So,
on there. And if
once
you
that
want to know
happens,
more,
it's, you know,
ask the
a
merchants
little
in
easier.
the marketplace. They get around the island more than I do.
Okay. So the merchants might know a little more about the rebellion. Okay. It's like that section of Dragon's Dogma when you first get to the city, where you have to do like a bunch of different side questy stuff for like 10 or 15 hours worth of gameplay, because this is not the bar. What am I doing? You're earning your keep in the town, and then once you do that and you've actually earned your place, you can do a little bit better. Like quests that actually mean something rather than just simple fetch quests and that sort of crap. Valentino. Corrigan. Here we go. It takes longer in Gothic 2. Well, that's okay. I'm not too concerned with it taking too long. It's no big deal. I'm not looking to end this anytime quickly or anything like that. I'm sure we're going to get it done before Halloween comes around. That's like the only major thing, but I'm sure we'll get there before then.
What do I have to do to get into the upper quarter?
Well, you need to be a citizen of the town. Go find some work. Preferably with a craftsman in the lower part of town. That'd make you a citizen. Well, and if that's still not enough, go talk to Lord Andre at the barracks.
Okay.
Maybe he'll let you join the city guard. They can go into the upper quarter, too.
Well, I already talked to Andre a little earlier, so we don't need to worry about her. Alright, well, this was really my last stop before I go to bed, basically. But, how many streams are there till then, and how long? That depends on... Let me see. It's 4 streams a week. So there'd be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20... Like 22 more streams, I think, at 2.5 to 3 hours a day. So that would be, what, like 22 times 2 is 44. So like 55 more hours worth of gameplay before Halloween. So I guess it's going to depend. I beat the first game in like 40-ish hours, I think, so... missing people, weapons dealer. I'm asking your blessing? I guess I am asking your blessing.
I'm asking your blessing.
Hey, I leveled up.
Why should I give you my blessing, stranger?
Am I really a stranger to you after all we've talked about?
One of the masters in the lower part of town.
Go with the blessing of Adanos, my son.
Awesome. Well, that was easy. Where can I find a priest of Innos?
Where can I find a priest of Innos?
The best thing would be to look around the marketplace. You will find an emissary of the monastery there.
I did, actually. I found him already. He didn't really help me, though. Okay. I'm like thinking about it as I talk to him, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I've done that already. I've seen an emissary from them already. Am I going the right way here? Hold on. Where's my city map? Here it is. I am going the right way. Okay, awesome. So I need to go this way and around. I just can't see because it's so dark out. That's all. May not be enough for Gothic 2 with the DLC Night of the Raven. It's much bigger than Gothic 1. Okay, well, we'll see how it all goes. Like I said, I'd like to get to Resident Evil 4 because of the fact that it's a Halloween-esque game for Halloween. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It doesn't matter too much to me, though, personally. Like, it would be nice, but I'm not gonna like press my luck and try to speedrun the game or something like that just because I want to do it for Halloween, you know what I mean? Plus, I mean, considering the DLC in this game is called Night of the Raven, it might be enough for a Halloween special in and of itself. I don't know what happens in Night of the Raven, so I can't tell you that one way or the other, but it might be enough, so... Okay, let's look at what quests we've got here. I have gotten the Blessing of the Gods, so I need to get a blessing from Priest of Innos. So let's go see if that priest is still outside. Let's help you search for the weapons dealer. So there's the lighthouse still, the missing people. We've got a decent chunk of information so far about, but I wonder if the Amulet of the Will-O'-the-Wisps can help me find Vosper's bow. Maybe. Because apparently it's still in town somewhere. Maybe we should take it down to the harbor and see if it works. Could alternate 2 games for each stream. I could do that. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about doing it. It's not, like I said, I'm not, I wouldn't be too upset if it didn't work out to where we didn't get to Resident Evil 4 before Halloween. Really, the whole of the, because of what games we have to play coming up, it's going to, whoa, holy hell. It's going to be kind of a spooky time anyway, because we have Resident Evil 4 is the next game we're going to be playing. And then Resident Evil 7 is not the game after that, but it's like 3 games away from now, because my brother suggested it. So we're playing a bunch of Resident Evil games from now until about Christmas, maybe into January as well. We'll see. But there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of spookiness that's going to go around on the stream for the next few months. So, excuse me. Let's see if our friend respawned over here, or if he's just stuck in the water still. Okay. He is still not here. Again, he's going to be like Mud was in the first game, where he just sort of got lost that one time, and I couldn't find him again. We want the Will-O'-Wisp amulet to help us. Hello there, Ghosty. Find me something.
Find me something? I never knew that.
Anything. Any close combat weapons?
I need close combat weapons.
That's not going to help me with the bow, because that is not a close combat weapon. But it might find me something. Do I have to like lead it around, or does it go find me something?
Find me something.
Let's see. Anything you can find.
Get me anything you can find.
I don't know how this thing works.
That's not what I heard.
That's terrible.
I would assume I'm telling it it's like what pattern to look for, and then it'll go find me something. Did I get the Blessing of Innos already? Oh, the ghost light's going somewhere. Hold on. It may have just found something.
You have no business being here.
A dagger. Okay, I'll get out of here,
You're
Halvor.
not quite as stupid as you look.
I was just following my Will-O'-Wisp light, man. Give me a break. I don't know. I don't think I have. I'm going to go back to the inn now and check. Because the guy was over by the merchant area where Sarah was. So that means we need to go up here. Go around, up, and towards the east gate. Once we go there, we should be all right. I think it's this way. I think. Marketplace is this way. Yep, because the inn's up here. So let's go get the Blessing of Innos, since we've, you know, already got that going for us. We got the Adenos Blessing. Save before talking to him. Okay, we'll do. Okay, here he is. Let's see here. Whoop. There we go. Darren. Hello again. I've come to get your blessing. I am, in fact, poor, yes. I have no money.
That's good. Then you will probably want to donate gold to the Holy Church of Innos, won't you?
Actually, I wanted your blessing
would if
so
I
I could
could.
sign on as an apprentice in the lower part of town.
But I have already given you my blessing, my son.
Oh, have you?
Go with Innos, my son.
Okay, I don't know if that made a difference. I am poor.
I am poor.
So, you are impoverished. No wonder in these times. Take this gold. It should help you. But you should look for work. Then you will see how quickly gold comes to you. And then you may give to the Church of Innos as she has given to you.
20 gold. Okay, well, I got some of my money back, at least. He took 50 from me already, and then I got 20 back. So that's fine. I'll take that. That's a decent return. I'll be fine with that. Considering how much these games usually kick you when you're down anyway, I'll take that return on investment. Yeah, I already talked to him earlier there, Garrick, before you joined the stream. Like, one of the first things I did coming out of the thing was I went to the marketplace to check in with the Sarah lady that, what's-his-face wanted me to blackmail. Canthar wanted me to blackmail her. So I went to check in with her. It was only directly after I went to the militia house and got Canthar's ass thrown in jail. So, yeah. I was talking to Andre, and there was an option. It said, hey, I can report a criminal activity. And I was like, oh, what does this do? And then it told me, hey, I can tell you Canthar was trying to blackmail this lady. I was like, oh, yeah, throw his ass in jail. So, where was I going now? I think I was just looking around here to see if the ghost light can find me any weapons. This leads out of town here. The paladins are over here, though. Knight. Let's see. Any knights that are actually important people? I would prefer that. Hey, Nitro, how's it going? Will I be playing GTA San Andreas afterwards? At some point, I'm sure. If you want, if it makes it a little easier. Oh, Martin.
You have no business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
Oh, okay. I can leave. Yeah, I've actually heard a little info from you, but I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Yeah, if you want, Nitro, I can always add that to the suggestions list. It will be selected at random. I'll select one game from the list at random after I'm done with Resident Evil 4, and it might end up being San Andreas. So if you want, I can add that for you. That would be an interesting pick, I think. You really want to see Mono try Big Smoke's train mission? Well, like I said, I will add it to the list if it pleases you, Nitro, so I am okay with that. San Andreas is actually a game I've always wanted to play, but I've never really gotten the drive to play it. So if I played it for the stream, I think it would be interesting. So, yeah, if you want to see it, I'll put it on the list, man. That's cool. All right, then that's what we'll do. So I got to add Risen 1 for Raptor, and I got to add San Andreas for Nitro when I'm done with the stream. Okay. I will keep that in mind. So, voice is bad compared to the German version. Was his voice better in the German version then? Yeah. Ask him for his blessing and have no money. He'll still give you the blessing and a few coins. Oh, okay. Should make the single mission playable in a browser. You've seen great things played in a browser. It would probably work a little better than what I've currently got going, considering my setup is having a hard time actually playing this game for some reason. Let's chat about these missing people.
For the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not a whole lot.
But I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
That is so. What do you know?
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen, we know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it.
Okay.
And some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
How are you going to know about that? What about the bandits?
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city. Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days. Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer can be found with the bandits.
Okay. So I just need to find these bandits then. All right. Back with food. Welcome back, Conker. Welcome back. Is there anything else, like any other information I can get about the weapons dealer?
What was that again?
Listen, you're supposed to find out who's behind the weapons deliveries to the bandits and bring me proof.
Okay.
But it has to be really incriminating evidence, otherwise I can't arrest the guy.
Got it. So bring you incriminating evidence about the weapons deliveries, and then you can go arrest them. Cool. That will help a little bit, because, again, it's that tangled web that I'm prying apart. That will be one major strand that I can peel away to keep beating that metaphor into the ground.
Stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here. So keep your hands to yourself, or I'll chop them off.
Damn, dude. Are they all still there? Can you sell me any of the paladin stuff? I don't think so.
All the crates still there?
Don't touch anything, or I'll call the watch. Got it?
All right. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm trying to help you here. Alright, so we got a little more information about the weapons dealer, at least. I don't know if that'll help us with the missing people, but that might help a little bit. They also said that the bandits are somewhere around the farms, and we learned of, what was it called? The one farm. Not too far away. Up the road from that Sarah lady. So maybe we'll have to go check in on that farm and see if we can beat up the bandits that are there.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Have I seen Ignatz? Not yet. I don't think so, anyway. So I think I've seen his name, though. I don't think I've talked to him. If I remember right, he's over here somewhere. Got for food some tacos. Nice. Tacos are good. Ignatz. Citizen. Ooh.
He insisted he knew better.
Jack.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
Garvel.
That's been known a long time.
Brahim. This is Brahim's house.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Not here.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Where can I find Ignatz, then? I thought I saw him somewhere around here. I don't remember where, though. I guess we can go roof hopping like I'm pretending this is Assassin's Creed. I don't think this is going to work too well, though, considering I'm not acrobatic. But, you know, ooh. I guess it pays off to come up here a little bit. A potion. Near Carl. Where's Carl again? Citizen. Also a citizen. I don't know this town backwards and forwards yet. I'm sure by the end of the game we will, but at this point I don't. So causes a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna hop down from here. Don't want to hurt myself. Coming down from somewhere else. Fell on? Might be some more stuff on the roof. Yeah, I guess that's true. The bootleg smithy.
Hey, you.
Bootleg smithy. Do you mean the apprentice guy? To Harad, whatever?
Why are you hammering?
For days now, I've been desperately trying to fix the leaks in my house. The rafters have been crumbling away ever since we had those rainfalls recently. Soon everything's gonna come down around my ears.
Is this the same voice actor that did Only Me Alone in Gothic 1? Because that seriously sounded like the same voice actor that did Only Me Alone in Gothic 1. You know, Only Me Alone! That guy. Brian. So it was a similarly generic name. Bootleg smithy in the harbor, probably, because everything that's bootleg is in the harbor. Can I get up here? I can get up here. Awesome. Well, we're gonna jump around a little bit, unless I just fall off. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I need to jump around that a little bit. Or, you know what I could do? So I could just do this. And then I could do this, and then I could do this. There we go.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Assassin's Creed, running around on rooftops. I can't believe I actually made that. I almost was going to say I didn't make that, but I may have found the bootleg blacksmith. Hold on. Carl! I don't think I've talked to Carl either.
What led you into this poor area? What are you looking for here?
Yeah, just looking around a bit.
I'm just looking around a bit.
Huh. Then you better not be caught looking around.
Very warm for Ignatz. Okay, we're close.
Who would steal stuff from the rich people? The city guard recently turned the harbor district upside down, but they didn't find anything.
Yeah, what do you know about the thieves?
What do you know about the thieves?
Nothing. But all the citizens are scared and have become distrustful, particularly towards strangers.
I can
Don't get caught in
figure that.
strange houses. No one takes kindly to that. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself against thieves. A sturdy cudgel works best.
What about a long stick?
Can you teach me
anything?
Ah, time forging a few fittings and nails and repairing iron parts. But I don't know enough about forging weapons to be able to instruct you.
Guessing you're gonna point me towards Harad.
Go see Harad.
Yeah.
He sure knows how to forge weapons. But if you want to train your muscles a bit, well, I can help you with that.
Ooh. How much do you charge?
How much do you charge for the training?
50 gold pieces, and I'll help you to become stronger.
I don't know what that exactly entails, but... Whetstone. So Ignat's in here? Whose house is this? Ignat's, here we go. Hi.
Ah, you've come just in time. I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment. I'm sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake.
I'm
my friend.
Not sure if I'm eager to do anything for you just yet.
I've developed a new spell. A spell of oblivion.
Oh.
I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
Huh? Yeah, tell me more about this experiment before you tell me what's in it for me.
Tell me more about the experiment and the spell.
The spell serves to make somebody forget various events. So far, I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. If he has been knocked down or robbed, even if he has only witnessed such a deed, he will scratch it from his memory.
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down and then put a spell on him?
Yeah, I guess it would. Oh, he's talking to himself, okay. So find a victim outside the harbor district.
I think you get the point. But to make somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. If there are other people around, you'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
You know, actually, I can think of somebody who I'd want to use that on, now that I think about it. And I don't know if this is how it would work, but what if I used it on Canthar? I mean, he's in jail, but maybe he'd forget about the fact that I went behind his back and got him thrown in jail. Tassel deserves to get his face reworked in the city. I can think of one. I mean, there's that Mo guy, but he's kind of... I think he got eaten by a sea monster or something, so I don't think he's exactly a good fit. What's in it for me?
What's in it for me if I help you?
I could teach you how to brew potions.
What kind of potions?
Recipes for healing and mana essences, and for potions of great speed.
Okay. All of those sound good. Let's give it a shot.
All right, I'll try out that spell.
Then take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig. Once you're done, come back and tell me how it went.
Okay. Scroll received. Interesting. What was that? Oh, potion. I don't want to steal from him. I don't want to steal from him after he just gave me a fancy spell. Might as well use the... We're kind of getting by on the kindness of strangers at this point, you know, so we gotta use what we've got a little bit. Where in the hell am I inside the city right now? Ghostlight, why don't you return to me for now? I am down near the harbor, so I can just go up and around. I wonder if the jail is inside of the militia headquarters, because I would definitely be able to find Canthar there. Would they let me beat him up? That's the question. Probably not, considering he's in jail now. At least according to Andre, he's in jail. Which scroll? Oblivion. Okay, we'll stick that on 5. Let's see. That's back towards the harbor. We don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. And then once we're done with this little juncture. I don't know. Maybe after this I'll go out the east gate and see if we can go queue some more things. I still do need 4 more wolf skins. I've only got 2 so far. So we'll see what we can do about that. I'm probably going to save before I go up here and find Canthar. Did I ever talk to Wolfgar? I don't think I did.
Hey, you.
Hi. How's your duty going?
How's your duty?
Oh, these boys swing their swords like farmers. But when I'm done with them, every single one of them will be a tough, hard bastard.
Okay, well, good. Glad to hear it. Can you also train me in sword fighting?
Can you also train me in sword fighting?
Lord Andre has ordered that we train everyone who is in a position to defend the city.
That's me.
That's only true for combat training. All other kinds of training are reserved for the militia.
That's not me.
Can you at least halfway handle a weapon?
Somewhat.
I think so.
All right, you can start when you're ready.
Okay, so where should I start, with one-handed or two-handed? What are the advantages? Oh, he can actually give me an idea of which one's better. Let's listen. Let's listen.
What are the advantages of one- or two-handed weapons?
Quite simple. With a one-handed weapon, you're faster. That can be a considerable advantage in battle. Two-handed weapons are more ponderous. You have to fight with foresight, but you can do a lot more damage when you're hit.
Oh, that's fair too. Where should I start? Probably with one-handed, huh? Because I have one.
Or two-handed weapons?
That's entirely up to you. If you specialize in only one type of weapon, you automatically learn the other at the same time.
Wait, really?
If, for instance, you're good at fighting with one-handed swords, but still a beginner with two-handed weapons, your two-handed skills will go up as well whenever you train with a one-hander.
Oh,
The training is more exhausting than if you train with both types of weapons. Just start and you'll soon see what I'm talking about.
That's only at late levels? Oh, okay. Well, let's see what he means by that.
Let's begin with the training.
We can do one-handed weapons. So this is the guy I want to go to for one-handed weapon training. And I do want one-handed weapon training because I think I have points to use right now. I think I leveled up at some point, so let's do a little
back
bit.
when you have
Not
more
enough.
experience.
Okay. Maybe I didn't level up. Why is it only +1 now? Is the training over? Do I have to go back to Cavalorn now to train? What's it like with the militia?
What's it like with the militia?
Lord Andre is our commander now. The militia used to report to the governor. He had no idea what we do here. But Lord Andre knows what he's doing. He takes good care of the men.
Well, good.
Everyone who starts here gets some decent armor and a good weapon. And there are bonuses if you've done a good job. He pays a bounty for every criminal captured.
That would require me to actually beat up, like, you know, human NPCs, though, which in Gothic 1 was a death sentence. I'm still not convinced that it's not a death sentence in this game, but I suppose we'll find out later. Let's see here. Andre's here. Hey, Andre, you wouldn't happen to know where the jail is, would you? I have a...
What do you want here?
Oh, hi. What can you tell me about this area?
What can you tell me about this area?
These are the barracks. Where do you want to go?
To the prison, actually. Let's see. That's it.
Thanks, that's all I wanted to know.
Can I see the prisoners?
I want to see the prisoners.
Go ahead, but don't stay away too long. Understood?
Okay, cool. I should probably save here then before I go get myself in trouble. Save here. Bad thing in Gothic 2 Night of the Raven is that it's hard. The first okay-ish weapons are one-handed, but the strongest weapons are two-handed. Ah, okay, I see. Well, we'll have to figure that out then. Canthar, there you are. Is it like... Ah, okay. There we go. Does that open up his cell? It does open up his cell. Hi there.
I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. We will discuss this later. Now get lost. I want to rest.
Discuss what later? I think we'll discuss this now, actually. Now, how do I do this, though, without, like, the whole militia trying to attack me? That's the question. Typing's off, starting to really feel the effect of the bottle of wine you're having. Oh, that's okay, Raptor. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, though. I'll just have to figure out which type of weapon I want to specialize in by the end game. We sort of did switch in the first game, though. We started with one-handed, and then we moved to two-handed later. But, yeah, we'll have to figure that out. So, not really hard. It's a very, very good thing. They made it harder. Vanilla was so broken that players kept complaining you could make an endgame character in the first chapter, so by all counts, the add-on makes it a lot better. Oh, okay, so you could probably, like, run around the whole island and kill everything, stuff like that. That's not what I was expecting to be there, but how about this? Vanilla was way too easy. So do I just stab him and then run to the harbor and hope that he follows me, and then I put my Oblivion spell on him, or what? Like, because I don't really know how this would work. I mean, we did just save, so I guess we could experiment. Well, Kanthar, you're about to get this in the gullet. Sorry.
You'll regret this.
I don't think I will.
Put down that weapon.
I
See,
did.
that wasn't so hard.
I did put it to ow.
Don't you ever dare attack me again.
Can I unequip my weapons? Yes, I can. I just have to do it in the item menu. That's all. I didn't get out of that door. If I had gotten out of that door, I think I would have been better off. So, not a good idea. Pick a different target. Pick a different target for the Oblivion spell? Who the hell else would I want to pick to be targeted for the Oblivion spell? I don't think anybody else has been an asshole to me so far in the town. Someone's pissing people off. Talking about Valentino, because that... I think I know where he is. I think he was in the other thing here. Oh, I think I just passed the tavern, actually. Tavern is here.
And Enos, in his wisdom,
here, yep.
did so.
Okay. Well, he was here. He's not here now. Maybe he's outside here. Just like poke him with my poking stick.
All that Enos created
in the middle of this place, in front of a city guard. Could you unequip your weapon and use your fist to punch someone instead? That is an option, isn't it?
Nothing could exist at all. No light and no darkness.
Yes. So yeah, I could totally do this and punch him if I wanted to. But useless. Okay. So it would do this. It would have the same effect. I would punch him, but at the same time, it wouldn't. It probably wouldn't change the fact that the guards are still going to want to kill me, as would it? Okay, we'll save here. I don't think my knife did that much damage at all, actually, to Kanthar when I stabbed him there. So that's a little bit of a problem. Anyway, Valentino.
Hey, you. Well, what have we here?
Have you no manners? That's disgusting.
Well, do you think I'm coming on to you? That's not the case.
Haven't you a job where you ought to be?
I'm looking for one.
No one would miss a down-at-heel fella like you, hey?
You really don't know who I am, do you?
If you had as much gold as I do, you wouldn't have to work either. But you'll never be that rich.
We'll see about that.
I'm gonna have lots of fun with you.
Last of all, arose
I'm gonna teach you some manners.
and Adanos was
Yeah, who are you exactly?
I asked you who you are.
I am Valentino, the handsome, bon vivant and ladies' man. Poor in cares, rich in wisdom and gold, and the women throw themselves at me. If you have problems, keep them. I don't need them.
Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became
Can defeat citizens on level 1 like Gothic 1 and Gothic 2 can be done if you really give it a few tries and figure out the AI. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. I might have to go back and get Kanthar after this, then. Didn't you say 20 minutes ago that you wanted to slash monsters in the wild? I did, but distractions. Yes, that is true. Both things are true. I do want to go out in the wild, but I'm also being distracted by other things, so Anything else to tell me?
Do you have anything else to tell me?
Like maybe where the missing people are?
Never promise anything to anyone. Take what you can and watch out that you don't get into a quarrel with the militia.
I mean, that's actually good advice, so...
Of course, they're the worst, let me tell you.
I don't know, this guy doesn't seem like a terrible person, but...
Looks like I'm gonna have to teach you some manners.
Doesn't matter to me. Thrash me all you want. When I get up tomorrow, I'll be fine again. But you'll have to run around with that mug of yours for life.
But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away.
Okay, so if I beat him up right here, the city guard's probably gonna beat me up, aren't they? Well, I talked to him at least, so now let's save it right outside of talking to him and then see what the hell happens if I just poke him with my pointy stick. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Let's see. Probably because I didn't really block very well. You can draw your weapon and provoke him without hitting him. Okay.
Put away that weapon.
What if I don't?
Will you put away that damn weapon?
The guard hasn't said anything yet.
You asked for it.
Okay, lady, you're not the one I'm trying to...
Stop it at once! Guards! Alarm!
Maybe I have to hit up Valentino somewhere else.
Yes, run as fast as you can.
Okay, well that didn't work. Let's see here. I mean, I was doing decent damage to him, but if I get hit, I die in 2 hits. So we need more HP. Where do I find an HP trainer in this game? Because I'm going to need a lot of that shit. Was what he was saying about being fine the next day. A jab at the fact characters can rest for a night and recover HP. Maybe. You can't learn HP. Oh, damn it. Well, that blows. There is not one. That blows. But I guess what can you do? NPCs also have a decent crit rate. See, there's the trouble, isn't there? There's the trouble. That's the rub. Trying to beat these guys up is going to be a problem. Who is this guy? Micah.
Hey, not so fast. Strolling about alone out here is dangerous. Where do you come from?
From the city.
From the city?
Well. Then what are you doing wandering around out here, so far from the protective walls of the city?
The city is 5 feet away. What's so dangerous?
What's so dangerous out here?
Many things. I bet you'll be yelling for my help after the next bend in the road.
I mean, I guess he kind of is, assuming, but, Gain HP by leveling up or taking expensive potions or something else. I don't know what the or something else is, but just have to learn not to get hit. Go to Bartok. Okay, I will go see if I can find Bartok.
Just assuming I would fall back on your help. How much would that cost me?
I am merely a humble servant of the king, and would not enjoy fleecing a helpless little citizen of the realm.
Good thing I'm not a citizen, then.
If you put it like that, I wouldn't object to a little financial backing to promote our future business relationship. 10 gold coins should do for starters. What do you think?
That is literally half my wealth there, sir. I'll think about that.
I'll think about it.
Suit yourself. Have a nice death.
Damn. So Bartok is in the city somewhere. I don't remember where he was.
That's what I've always said.
Zurus? Baltram? Angaru? You should not know, and you will not spoil it for me. Okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I don't need to be spoiled on what the something else is. It's just ominous when you put it in quotes like that. Bartok. I'm gonna sneak around. People handle boat better when we go hunting together.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
No, I do not.
Later.
Well, that could be a problem. How many gold do I have? I have 20. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go out hunting by ourselves then, aren't we? Because Laras won't go with me because he says, I can't go yet, I gotta keep an eye on the city. And I can't pay Bartok. So I need more money. Where can I get more money? Sell something? What could I sell? I could sell this, but that's not gonna It's not going to do me any good in the long run.
That's not what works all day, too.
I can't sell the map. I need the map.
That's not what I
Someone's gonna do the work.
I guess I could sell some herbs, but this isn't the prices, though. Like, that's not the value that I'll get at a shop for those. That's just the base value, I think. Let's see what the other shopkeepers have. I haven't talked with them yet. Shouldn't have mentioned it at all. Normally I don't like BSG. I don't know what BSG is, but...
Master of potions.
Oh, so you're the guy that Constantino talks about.
Elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
That's not what I heard.
Do you brew your own potions?
Do you brew your own potions?
No, I either get them from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist.
Oh, backseat gaming. Okay, I see. Oh, it's fine. I mean, you're not really backseating if I have no idea what you're talking about, though. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. It's not too big a deal.
When he goes out on the east gate to collect plants for his potions.
Mm-hmm. So where does he gather his herbs?
Where exactly does
I think he gave me a
Constantino
list.
gather
He
his
just, I
herbs?
don't know where.
He always goes through the eastern city gate here and then disappears into the wilderness to the left.
Okay, so
He
take
once
the
told me
left
that
path
just
out of
about
town.
Everything grows there, except for King Sorrel.
And has he told you where to find the King Sorrel?
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King Sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff grows near stone circles.
Stone
near
circles.
Lobart's farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those stone circles.
Oh.
I think it's on a hill. It used to be a grave or something.
Okay. Well, there's an option. What do you have in
Show me
stock?
your wares.
I can at least sell you a couple of things. You have a lot of potions, actually. Fire arrow, fire rain. Do you have healing spells? Because I would be your best friend forever if you had healing spells. Shrink monster, I'll have to keep that in mind. Wind fist, summon stuff. Divine power of the stars, red tear pepper, careful hot. He's got more apple tobacco. Tell you what he doesn't have, any healing scrolls. Where's a guy gotta go to find healing scrolls in this game? Let's see. Oh man, what could I sell? I could sell these, but I kind of wanted them so that I had them for some stuff. I don't want to sell the wolf skins because I need those. Do I need mana potions? No, I guess I don't. I guess I don't need mana essences since I don't really use mana all that much. I mean, the only time I would need it is, what's it called? I have to go to the depths of hell for healing scrolls, just sleep or eat plants. Yeah, I know, I could just eat plants. I would rather have the scrolls or the potions handy, you know what I mean? Just so that at least I know where to buy potions now, though. I can just get them from Zurus here. How much do they run me anyway? 25 for an essence of healing, so that's not bad. Pure life energy, complete regeneration, 150. He's only got 2 of them, though, and I would anticipate that he doesn't keep them, like, probably he doesn't restock again until, like, the next chapter or something. Okay, we're closer. We're closer to that 50 gold. I could sell one of these and one of these. Okay, now we're above 50 gold. Alright, that's fine. Borrow from someone? I could borrow from someone, yeah. A borrow. And who's this other guy? Before we go back to Bartok, let's see who the other merchant is. Oh, Bartok's right here. Okay, cool. Baltram.
Welcome, stranger. My name is Baltram. Have you come to stock up on food?
So you sell food
I'll have
items?
to disappoint you. I don't have much in stock right now.
It looks like you have a lot considering that stuff, unless that's just painted on like it looks like. Not a borrow, but just borrow. Yeah, I could just borrow, yeah, from the money lender if I really need the money.
Have you got a job for me?
I already have an errand boy. Try the other merchants.
Okay. What do you got in stock?
Show me your wares.
He has bread, cheese, water, and an amulet of life. Ooh, that would be kind of nice to have. I would assume you can equip like 1 amulet apiece, maybe. Extra 40 hit points seems like it'd be pretty good, though. I mean, it's a lot of money, though. At least for now. Okay, Bartok. Let's go hunting.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
I do.
Here they are.
Let's go hunting, friend.
Let's go hunting.
All right, follow me. Outside the south gate is a wood where we should find more than enough critters.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces.
Like.
Okay, so if he helps me kill the shadow beasts and snappers down there, I'll be okay with him. But I would rather he helps me find wolves. But you know, we'll figure that out later. So this is going to be like the escorts in the early part of Gothic 1 then, right? Where they're like, hey, I can show you how to get to the new camp or the swamp camp, and then you just follow after them. And then go from there. You're right, I should save. I should save like right now. Hold on, Bartok. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay, we're saved now, so let's just follow after Bartok and hope to God he doesn't get too far ahead of us. But yeah, I would imagine it's kind of like the escorts at the beginning, so.
I've heard a thing or two.
Of Gothic 1, that is. I could kill Valentino there, if not you die, if lucky. Oh, okay, I see. So probably I should approach him at the bar then, huh? Because then it'll be a little easier to kill him, because there aren't as many people around that are willing to murder me. Ooh, dark mushroom. I'll take that. Another one. Hang on, Bartok, I'm coming. Just picking mushrooms in the forest. Oh, he stopped for me. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What you got there for... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. These are regular wolves as well, so we gotta be a little careful, but I can't block beasts, I forgot.
Alright, so much for you, filthy beast.
Nice. Raw meat, wolf skin, that will help. There was a couple more wolves, and he left the skins on them, it looks like. So that's nice. Is this one? I don't think I got this one's skin. No, not yet. Okay. I do, however, need to heal myself. Still looking for a place to cook that raw meat. Don't know where I'm going to do that yet, but we'll figure it out later. How about a healing herb? And a healing root? No, I don't think so. How about a healing plant? How about 2 healing plants? I got 18 of them, so not more than enough. Yeah, berry, okay. That's kind of what it looks like, isn't it?
So, what do you think? Should we go farther into the woods or not?
Sure. Let's go further.
Let's go on.
All right. Let's hope this works out.
I hope he doesn't die because I'm doing this. That would suck. What are we hunting now? Oh, that's what we're hunting now. Nice. Are you all right though? Because holy hell, you look like... Okay, you have potions. Good. So I was gonna say, holy hell, dude. Shadow beasts. Height of a shadow. Ooh, that's worth some money. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna save again because I don't want Bartok to die just because he's, you know, wandering through the woods with me here. Killing shadow beasts like a crazy person. What you got? Oh, blood flies. Okay. Oh, there it is. Come here, you. Okay, that works. See, I can partially handle the blood flies. Where's the one's body?
Another one of those things.
Oh, he killed it.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. Okay. So don't worry about looting the blood flies, because they don't really have anything. Got it. The Shadow Beast hide, though, will come in handy. I mean, I know that's the base value, so the merchants aren't going to give me that amount for it. What? Orc Scout? Holy hell. Face me, you coward! I was going to say hit him in the back, Bartok, while I distract him, but you kind of didn't. Oh, well. Maybe I should be hitting him in the back while Bartok distracts him. That might be a little smarter. Okay, that's what we'll go do then. Alright, so he's going to kill these things in one hit, so no point in even bothering. But we did find the orc, at least, that we were sort of looking for. Send a cool vid after the stream. Okay, Garrick, sounds good. Oh, hello. Can I... Okay, there we go.
Alright, so much for you, filthy beast.
I could use one of these. There we go. Let's get out of my menu. What else we got here? Here comes the orc. Wow, he killed it in one hit. Holy hell. Alright, orc scout. He has 9 gold.
Nothing there.
Okay, so space in my case is, in fact, my take all button. Got it. Didn't get a chance to try that before, so...
That's it, I'm going back to the city. It's just too dangerous out here for me, even with 2 of us.
An orc, right outside the city. Holy shit.
Yeah, seriously.
You can sell the skins to Bosper.
Yeah, it did go pretty well. He actually did pretty good for me, considering. Maybe I shouldn't have been distracting the orc before and getting myself one-shotted. Solve 2 quests at once. Genius, yeah, really. I wonder who the genius is behind this whole project, because it sure as hell ain't me. Let's see. Landmap of Corinus. Where exactly are we in Corinus right now? We are kind of, sort of, over by the harbor. There's a harbor over there. Okay, no, that's the harbor that I can't go up to because Martin's up there. Alright. But yeah, it did go pretty well. Oh, hang on. I have found some more mushrooms to pick. Is this one? No, that's not. Should catch up to Bartok and make sure he gets back. He did help me after all, and I mean the investment that I put into him, the 50 gold, did pay it for itself, I think. Just based on the quests that I've taken care of from him. And that's true too, yes, I did level up after that, so I can put more points into something, so that's good. You sure you don't want to hunt the snappers? They're right over there. Bartok, is that a no? Alright. Fine, man. They also said there was a circle of stones up on a hill here somewhere by the farm, so maybe I should go looking for that too. So maybe we'll go check on that. Let me look at my map and see if I can see it on the map itself. A circle of stones. Well, the farm is there. Maybe to the left of the farm? Maybe. Getting the game even though he hasn't played it, sweet. I don't know if you're talking about me or somebody else there, but I'm glad somebody's getting it. I think we've been this way already. This is where I killed that field raider, rather. Oh, Conquer. Okay, yep. Yep, Conquer's getting it. Now you're getting it. I don't think the Circle of Stones is over here, though, because this is over by where those rats were. Consult the map. I wandered way off the path. Okay. So let's go back to the farm, then, first. And then once we go back to the farm... Please forgive if you're typing something stupid. Letters start to get a bit blurry. That's okay, Raptor. You're fine. You are fine and good, my friend. No problem. Circle of Stones where there's King Sorrel. That's what we're looking for right now. It's fun to watch, at least. I'm glad I'm making it fun and entertaining, at least. There's a windmill here. Sheep. There's a low flame here. Can I do anything with this? No. Okay. Again, I'm really just looking for a place to cook that raw meat, because I know it'll be somewhat useful. You can press F4 from time to time just to reorient yourself. Oh, here's the stones. Okay, yeah, because that'll increase the draw distance all the way up. I mean, that's not terrible on the frame rate. It's just not ideal. See, it's weird because it's kind of fine out here, like with F2 on. But when we're in the city, the frames go down again. I don't understand. Yeah, F1 to F4 is a draw distance thing. So, it will help out. So here's Stonehenge. Where's the King Sorrel? Where's the Shadow Beast that's going to try to kill me when I try to take the King Sorrel? What is that? Is that a Field Raider? Yep. My combos are not helping at all. Oh, okay. Oh, I killed him in one hit. Nice, big crits.
Nothing to plunder.
Okay, so the Field Raiders don't have anything to take either. Got it. King's Sorrel, that's what I'm looking for. Meadow Knotweed, I'll take that too. King Sorrel. Where can I find King Sorrel? A switch? It's too far away. Leather satchel, ooh, I'll take that. Why is there a switch? What's that sound? Is that just ambience again? Or is that another Field Raider? I swear those ambient sounds are going to drive me nuts by the time I'm done with this. Okay, let's open up that satchel. Hide of a Shadow Beast. Where is that satchel anyway? Oh, there it is. Nice. Orc weapon. Yeah, that's not really going to do me any good. Alright, let's press this switch. See what the hell it does. Did it do anything? Pretty sure nearly every house has a stove. Oh, okay. I'll have to check then, see if I can find a stove. In a house that will actually let me use the stove. I could use the farmhouse's stove, because they don't mind me being there. Well, I didn't find any King Sorrel yet, but I have found a switch. I don't know if these are supposed to be doing something or not, though. I wonder if there's more than one switch. Like, maybe there's 3 switches and I have to hit them in a certain order. That's usually how it works with these things, is there's like 3 switches and you have to hit them in a specific order. If you want anything to happen. Still looking for King Sorrel. Is that the plant I just saw? Healing Root. Okay. Well, it's not King Sorrel, but I'll take it. I don't know where else I'm going here. I don't know if going down here is a good idea even, so. In anticipation. Let's do that. I really should just save after every fight. Like, I should get back into the habit of doing that since I did that in Gothic 1. It was pretty useful, and it's probably going to be pretty useful here, too. Whoop. Stone tablet. Hey. Oh, there's the King Sorrel. Okay. So we found the hard-to-find plant. We're making some headway. Somewhat. Let's look at his list, because he had a list of ingredients. Stone Tablet of Life Energy 1. Stone Tablet has a magical aura. Okay. Interesting. List of herbs. We have a healing plant, healing herb, healing root. I think we have fire nettle, fire weed. Let me look. Healing plant, healing herb, healing root, fire nettle, fire weed. King Sorrel, meadowberry, snapperweed, dragon root, meadow knotweed. What else are we missing? Goblinberry, dragon root, snapperweed. I think we've got everything. Healing plant, healing herb, healing root, fire nettle, fire weed, fire root, goblinberry, dragon root, snapperweed, meadow knotweed, King Sorrel. Let me see. We have goblinberry. Healing plant, healing herb, healing root, fire nettle, fire weed. We're missing a fire root. That's what we're missing. King Sorrel, meadowberry, snapperweed, dragon root, meadow knotweed. Right? Just the fire root? I think so. Yeah. Now where do I find a fire root? That's the question. Just hope I don't have to go find some lava or something, because that would suck. Oh, I was like, wait, what's that over here? No, it's just field raiders. It's just field raiders. They're fine. Alright, back to the farm. Let's see if Hilda will let me cook in her stove. Somebody told me where to look already. Oh. I don't know if I remember. Oh, that's right, because Zurus told me to look out on that path to the left after you go to town. Okay. I will go look then. Hilda, are you still cooking? I need to use your stove. It's in use. Can it be not in use?
Hey.
I don't need anything to eat, but I would appreciate using your stove. Maybe I need to wait for her to go to bed. Well, maybe there's one in here. Probably not, but I guess I could just go look in the city too. There's probably something in this, like someplace in the city that I could cook food. And it would help anyway that I go back there because it's nighttime now anyway. So probably for the best. And you know what? I could always take the stuff into the stuff that I have into the city anyway. So turn in the quests that I have that I can, you know, I have the items for. That sort of thing. Ooh, my eyes are watering. Hold on. Ugh. God. Okay. I don't know why my eyes are watering. Probably from all the sniffling and snuffling I'm doing. It's gross. Oh well. It might be, though, that the reason why my frames dip in the city and not out here is because there's so many NPCs that are loaded within the draw distance here that all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, I don't know what to do with this. So, excuse me, that may be why it does that. Did we find Lester? Yes, we did find Lester. Oh, excuse me, so that's taken care of. Bosper, I have not found your bow yet, but I have found the wolfskins.
About the wolfskins?
We had agreed on half a dozen, but you've still got time. Go and get those skins.
Do I only have 5? I might only have 5. Damn it. I can sell him the,
show me your wares.
The skin of the shadow beast.
You're not here to browse through my wares. You're supposed to get me those skins. So get going.
Alright, fair enough. Wonder if I can... can't sell it to him until I... get him those. Do you have a stove there, Bosper? What CPU do I have? I have... Where's my CPU? It's sticking on my computer here. I have an Intel i7 core. It's a laptop core, though. So it's... that might be why... that might be why it's having some trouble. Is because it's a laptop, not a desktop. Here the city reaches the limit of the game engine. The map itself without NPCs. Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, if it's reaching the limit without the NPCs being there, then holy hell, man. You know, that's quite a lot. Harad, I have an orc weapon for you now.
What do you want?
Before you go to bed, I got the orc weapon you wanted.
I've got the orc weapon you wanted.
Show me. It's been a while since I've had a weapon like this in my hands. I was a soldier back in the Orc War.
Oh.
Those were tough times, I can tell you. I didn't think you could do it. I'm impressed.
Well, you know. I'm assuming then that I shouldn't ask him either of these questions until I've decided which one I want to apprentice with. So let's just end for now. Since he gave me the EXP, I might as well take it and run. Let's see if that Valentino guy's in here now. Oh no, this is Constantino's place. Okay. Constantino, do you have a stove? Probably not.
I knew that would be a problem. That's all just gossip.
code for streaming. It should normally be okay. See, yeah, it normally it's fine, and I mean it's fine in games that are even like, you know, have more graphical fidelity than this. It could potentially have something to do with the fact that the game might not necessarily be optimized for, you know, for Windows or something like Windows 10 or PCs or anything. She's using the stove too. I'm not sure, honestly, but I do think, however, oh, this stove is not in use. Awesome. Oh, right. I just gotta. Wait, how does that? Oh, okay, it cooks. I just have to keep spamming it. Got it. I wonder if it does it like one for each time he does the animation there. I could find out. No, just gotta keep spamming it then. Okay. But yeah, probably with a desktop it would be fine, but it doesn't matter. The game's about the story and the gameplay. Yes, that is true. That is true. The graphical fidelity is fine. It doesn't matter to me that it's, you know, slightly lower res than some other games. I'm just surprised that I'm able to run games like XCOM or Final Fantasy XIV or that sort of stuff. I can run those at a smooth 60 frames a second, and that yet this game is giving my computer trouble. It's not what I would expect, I guess, is what I'm saying. I would expect that with the game being slightly older, the engine wouldn't like make my computer want to die, basically, you know? That's what I would expect. Alright, let me finish cooking up my raw meat. Is that it? I got 2 left, okay. I don't know how much more it heals than raw, this cooked meat, but I guess we're gonna find out in a second. It heals for, whoops. Heals for 12. Okay. Nice. That's not bad. Valentino and a citizen. Okay. So Valentino's still here with a citizen. If I took him over here. I mean, Vatras is there, but I don't think Vatras is going to rat me out. Yeah, slightly. 17 years. Yeah, I know. But again, it's like, it's all the more reason why I'm like, why is it giving my computer so much trouble, you know? It's just weird. Alright, we're going to try this Valentino thing again.
Put away that weapon. Smart kid.
You can sit down now, sir. I don't have business with you. I have business with this jackass.
Put away that weapon. Smart kid. Hey.
He just goes back and sits down again. I'm gonna have to like follow this guy home or something so I can figure out how to use that spell scroll on him. Or do I just... No, I can't use it now because you have to use it when he's angry and then you knock him over, so that won't work otherwise. I think it might be a compatibility issue that causes the frame rate thing. I mean, maybe, yeah. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Still one of your most loved games ever. And I'm sure it's pretty good. I'll draw a weapon so he sees it. Okay, I see. So I gotta draw a weapon so he sees it, but not the other citizen. Okay. So that's how we'll do it. Yeah, and I'm sure it's still a fine game. I'm just shocked that I have frame drop issues, that's all. Like, usually I don't have to worry about that.
Put away that weapon.
Step away so the citizens out of your reach, but Valentino still is. Okay.
Will you put a... You asked for it.
Oh my.
Let's back up. Oh, duh.
Not bad.
Should have listened to me.
Okay, so I think that's doable. I just need to not be a dumbass about it. I just need to provoke him and then do some timely blocking. So that's what we'll try to do. Should be pretty easy.
Put away that weapon.
Put away that weapon. Smart kid.
Utilize your strafe keys. That's right, yeah. Strafe keys are this one and that one. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. So... Let me walk away so that they sit down again. I think they'll sit down again. Yeah, I just heard them put away the weapon, I think. So. Okay, he's not looking anymore, this citizen, so.
Put away that weapon. Will you put... You asked for it.
Okay, we back up.
You should have listened to me.
Okay. I think the provoking him part is the toughest part of this, though. So. Because I'm trying to provoke him without the citizen getting freaked out either, so. And he runs at you and swings strafe. Okay.
Put away that weapon.
I don't want to save as he rushes at me, because I feel like that would be a problem.
You asked for it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me get the hell out of here.
Guards!
Use that strafe key.
You should have listened to me.
Blocking is hard in your opinion in Gothic. Isn't blocking just back on the like your backwards control button? So like in my case it would be S or
Put away that weapon. Will you put away that damn weapon?
Make me.
You asked for it.
He still 3-shots me though. See, that's the problem. I only have 3 mistakes that I can make, and then he's going to kill me. Whoa. I see what you're saying there, Garrick. Okay.
You should have listened to me.
So, I tried to strafe there, and it didn't work. So, all right, you're not gonna rob me. Sorry, you're not getting the satisfaction, Valentino. I'll try it a couple more times. If it's too much for right now, then we'll come back later.
Put away that weapon. Will you put away that damn weapon?
Lucky with crits, you'll make it. Well, that's not. It's not gonna help me. Lucky with crits is not my specialty. That's for sure. Oh God. Run away. All right, let's get a spot where I can actually like fight him a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough reach. See, I don't have enough reach to really do this, though, I don't think. Because even if I side strafe, that doesn't help me hit him, you know? Because then he can hit me back anyway. Like if I side strafe and then hit him, he can hit me in the window of opportunity that he has when I hit him, because I have to get close enough to him to hit him with my knife to like after he dashes at me. So it might not work. Best if you save when the fight starts instead of wasting time and provoking. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll save it to a separate slot and I'll see if that works. Okay.
Put away that weapon.
What if you unsheath in the bar so he targets you, then sheath your weapon, run outside, and unsheath your weapon again? So you mean like...
Smart kid.
That. Unsheath your weapon. So do it like that.
Put away that weapon.
Is that what you mean there, Conker? Something like that?
Someone's got to do the work.
Will you put away that damn weapon?
Is it really true?
You asked for it.
Okay. So now we'll save here. I tried blocking.
But there's...
What was that? Who was that? Just talking.
Not bad at all.
You should have listened
Oh, it
to
was
me.
Valentino, I think. Or no, it was Vatras. Maybe he was watching me fight. Okay. Okay. That was not good.
You should have listened.
Okay, well, that one was a crit, though, because that did, like, a quarter of his health, so that's good. Something like that, so you would be able outside and not draw the citizens aggro. Yeah, I see what you meant, kind of, yeah. Just you'll better learn fighting quickly, because you'll have to face a few tough guys soon, and this guy is just a shitty citizen. And if he's a shitty citizen, I don't know what the hell we're going to do when we find somebody harder than this. Because this is pretty tough. Let me back off. Alright. Go ahead, take a swing at me. Okay, I think I see. I think I see how it works. I can swing at him either left or right, and then I have to press back with good timing to block him. Okay. Of course, if I'm backstepping, I automatically block. There's a crit. There we go. Okay, so we want 5. Not on Brian. And we want that. I don't know if that worked or not, but okay, fair enough. Chest key. I'll take that. Gold. I'll take that too. Nice. Walking stick. I'll take that. 3.
Oh man, my head.
You alright, man? You just kind of laid out in the street. What happened? Do I want to go back and put more points in something? I probably should go put more points into my one-handed to get my crit percentages up, shouldn't I? But we got him, all the same, and we used the spell on him, I think. The experiment. Let me make sure. Did it work? As a spell, forget he reported the matter too. Don't think anyone in the Harbor District will get cross if I knock him down. Well, I don't know if it worked or not, but I'm going to assume. Do you get a new journal entry if it works, or do I have to beat him up again? Slightly tap strafe, that way he still won't hit you. And oh, so you only have to tap it slightly and he still won't hit me? Really? So that's kind of useful. I guess if that's the case, I could always do this and go to my controls, and I can put right strafe on F, because that's right next to my move right button anyway. So that way I can just press it without having to like scrape my fingers around, you know. Talk to him, see if it worked. Okay, that I can do. How's that walking stick anyway? Crap. Okay. Absolute garbo. What happened, man? You all right?
Do you have anything else to tell me?
Leave me alone.
I don't know if that worked then. If that's the case. Because I think he would say something other than that if it did. Okay, Conquer, see you in a minute. Don't think you should cast a spell when he's on the ground. Isn't that what Ignatz told me to do? He said cast it while he's angry and then knock him down and cast a spell. So I knocked him down and cast a spell. What if I cast it now? Do I have the scroll still? I don't think I do. No, I do not. Okay. Huh. I'm confused. Well, let's go see if Ignatz will give me another one, since, you know, I've sort of wasted the one that he gave me. I did what he said, though. He said, what's it called? He said you have to get him angry, which I did. I knock him down, which I did. And then cast the spell, which I did.
No one may enter the storeroom.
Oh, I forgot the storeroom is here. Sorry.
Are you deaf?
I heard you. I'm leaving. Jesus Christ, these people. I took a wrong turn. Beat him up again. You can use some training. Yeah, but he only takes one hit now, though, so is it really worth it? I don't know. I don't know how to get to Ignaz's house without jumping on the rooftops, though. I guess I could come back in the morning. Let's see. Maybe I should have looked on my map when I got to his house so I knew where it was. Let's see here. Okay, I think it's up here, turn left. Alright. I go up here, then take a left. This way. A worker. Citizen. Carl. In here, I think. Alright. I think. I thought his house was right here. Maybe it's over here. Maybe I passed it. On the way. You know what would help in this situation, though? Hold on. There. Now at least I can see where the hell I'm going. Edda? Have I talked to this person yet? I don't think so.
What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
Sure, why not?
Could you cook me some soup?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. All you need to do is bring me a fish.
Oh, okay. So I bring you a fish and you can make me soup. All right.
What
I
can
probably
you
won't
tell me
remember
about
that,
the
but
city?
Most citizens in this town are afraid of thieves. Therefore, it's not a good idea to enter strange houses. But if you're looking for a place to stay overnight, you're welcome to sleep in my hut. There's an extra bed that you can have.
Are you afraid of thieves?
The only valuable thing that I ever owned has already been taken. Oh, someone stole my statue of Enos.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, you'll have to forgive me, ma'am, but that sounds like for the bad pun that I'm about to say, but that sounds awfully fishy. Someone stole her statue of Enos, though. It didn't give me a thing for it, though.
Someone's got to do the work.
It's gonna get even worse.
Like, it didn't give me a journal entry for her statue of Enos. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. So then what I think we should do is, since it's the dead of night, I almost want to just go and take a nap at the inn. I guess we could go and check with Valentino again, but we can't. I can't do anything with him anyway because he's, you know, all basically dead. And also, I can't cast the spell scroll on him, so... Oh, he's back at full health. Great. Well, we'll come back tomorrow then. Definitely come back. I gotta go see Ignaz to get another scroll anyway, so... let me put away my torch since I'm heading into the thing there. I wonder if they ever burn out. Like the torches. Like, if they don't burn... I guess the better question is, if they don't burn out, is there any reason to have more than one in your inventory? Because if not, I could just sell the other ones. Sleep till morning. Okay. Oh, that takes care of that. So we gotta find Ignaz. I gotta go get a fire root. And I need to kill one more wolf to get the wolf skins that I need for the other guy. So. Alright, now where's that piece of wall that I climbed up in order to get to the house there? It's over here somewhere. Some of those scrolls could be very overpowered. Yeah, I can imagine, considering. I would imagine some of them, like, you could probably... And I think my primary means of using magic in the game is going to be through scroll use. I don't think I'm going to bother actually learning magic in this one. I don't think it's going to be as useful for me. Like, the only real magic that I learned in the original game, like, I had a few spells, but it wasn't anything fancy. It was like, I had a couple of offensive spells, but it wasn't much. Oh, that's how you get there. Okay, so I just take a right instead of a left behind Mateo's place. Okay, that makes sense. What do you have there? Not bad. Okay, no, nothing I can do about that. Ignatz and... oh, it's a skeleton. I was like, who's in your house with you? I used the spell scroll.
I used the spell scroll.
Fine, fine. And were you successful?
Yes, it worked.
Excellent.
I mean, he didn't report me, so...
small success for science, but a big one for me. Now, I can use my time to instruct
It could be called abusive game mechanics. Oh, boy.
I could also give you some useful things if you want.
What kind of useful things? Instruct me in the art of alchemy or show me your wares.
Instruct me in the art of alchemy.
To prepare a potion at the alchemist's bench, you need a laboratory flask.
Okay, I have one of those.
You're going to need different plants or other ingredients for each potion.
Okay. Oh, so he can teach me how to make these for a certain amount of learning points. Okay, I see. I will keep that in mind for later.
Show me your wares.
Show me what you got. You have an Essence of Healing. That's good. Not much, but, you know, it's decent there. He has a Speed Potion, so that's kind of nice. He has the Oblivion Spell, a Sleep Spell. Ooh, you know, I could use that Sleep Spell on the, that one guard back at the storeroom. I could just use it on him at night or something. He does, in fact, have a Sleep Scroll, yes. Transform into Dragon Snapper. For 5 mana, I can become an OP as shit Velociraptor. Transform into Fire. Rat, Lurker, Scavenger. Why do you want to be a Scavenger? Shadow Beast, too. Holy Jesus Christ, sheep. You transform into a sheep. Snapper, Lizard, Warg, Wolf. Lab bottles. Okay. Still no healing spells! God damn it! Where are these healing scrolls? I need them. Hide of a Shadow. Oh, you can buy my Hide of a Shadow Beast, actually, yeah. So, here you go. I have 5 lockpicks, so that's good. Whoops. Let's see here. So this key belonged to Valentino. I wonder where his treasure chest is. Why don't you take his walking stick as well, since I don't need it. But we want a sleep scroll, I think, since I was planning on stealing from the one guy from the storeroom. I love how in the first game I was mostly against this sort of stuff. I wake up in the second game and I'm like, yeah, fuck these guys. I'm just going to take all their treasure. Do I need an Oblivion Scroll too for that though? Like I can put the guy to sleep. I can steal as much as I can from the chests in 30 seconds. And then I can run, but will he report me for putting him to sleep? That's the question. Not really. Okay. Then let's give it a shot. Why the hell not? I'm just worried about getting reported, that's all. I would rather not. I'll just quick save, or, well, you know, just regular save. There's no quick save option in this game, but you know what I mean. Just save before I go do this. I could probably do it in the middle of the day as well if I just, you know, don't do it near a city guard. Or, you know, within eyesight of anybody else. Is that one weirdo from the Upper District watching over there? No. No, he's not. What is this? Door? What's in this door? Can I open the door?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Okay. So I need a key for that. Alright. Okay. So, sleep scroll a go-go. Let's give this a shot. Where is it? Here we go. That's 5. Sleep! I command you to sleep! Okay. Get in the storeroom, take as much as we can. I wonder if... oh god. Time is stopped while I'm in menus here. Take. Escape. This is more of a test anyway, just to see what I can get out of here. Take. I didn't need the damn leather armor. Fuck. It was in here. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up. Run.
Halt! No one may enter the storeroom.
Nope, I didn't. I didn't enter the storeroom. Oh, I'm a very bad boy. A very bad boy. I shouldn't have paid for the leather armor. I should have known there was going to be better armor in the storeroom. Oh, well. I'd have money now, too, if I didn't pay for it. War cudgel. Sword. That's a dexterity sword. Okay, that's interesting. One-handed sword bonus 5. That's also interesting. An essence of healing. I do have a lot of stuff that I can sell him. So I think I'm going to buy some potions while I'm at it here. Sausage. I have a lot of healing items now too because I raided the storeroom. So that's good. Leather armor. It's only worth 38. God, that sucks. But there's 5 citizens clothing. That's worth a decent chunk. So. Did I do a quest for Mateo? Why did it take... What? Hang on. That did sell to him, right? Yeah, it did. Okay. I was just surprised it sold 5 of them, and then it sold to 3, and then it sold back down to 1. Did I do a quest for him? I'm not sure. I might have his quest in my quest log somewhere. I can look. Lockpick, some torches, a hammer, mandibles. Still working on those wolf skins. I can make some healing potions now, though, because I have a bunch of lab water bottles. Let's see. Yeah, it's weird that the armor sold and it didn't get placed in his inventory, but the random junk did. So,
Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
What? What are you going to do there?
I've got an important message.
Well, well. Have you tried getting past the guards?
I don't see why I should even try.
Yeah, they're pretty much going to just tell me no.
I don't know how important your message is, and it's none of my business.
Yeah, this man got rich in 25 seconds. Click to see how.
Just anchored in the harbor, they'd send you away because they have their orders.
So can you help me get in?
So can you help me get into the upper quarter?
It seems to be really important to you.
It is.
The question is, how important is it to you?
What are you getting at?
I can help you. After all, I'm one of the most influential people here.
Okay.
But it'll cost you.
How much are we talking? Yeah, how exactly can you help me?
How exactly can you help me?
Quite simple. I'll use my influence to see to it that one of the master craftsmen here takes you on as an apprentice. As such, you'll practically be a citizen of the city and can enter the upper quarter. Besides which, you'll earn something while you're at it.
Okay. That's interesting. Let's see. Where could I sign on as an apprentice? We know where to do, but I'm going to ask him anyway.
Where could I sign on as an apprentice?
I had a feeling it was going to give me a journal entry.
With any master here on the main street, that would be Harrod the Smith, Bospa the Bowmaker, Thorben the Carpenter, or Constantino the Alchemist. One of them is bound to take you on. But it's important that the other masters agree.
I have to talk to Thorben anyway, because I don't think I talked to him since I got that blessing, did I? What are you asking for your help?
What are you asking for your help?
100 gold pieces.
After I just sold you all that other stuff. That is a lot.
That's a whole damn lot.
Take it easy. It isn't your gold I have in mind.
Oh.
But
in
whose
principle,
gold?
It's my gold.
Your gold.
Britta, the carpenter's niece, hasn't paid what she owes me in ages. But the little brat is constantly running around in new clothes. That means she has the money.
So what should
I'd
I
like
do?
to beat it out of her. But Master Thorben, the carpenter, is also a very influential man.
So you want me to blackmail
Get me the money
him?
and I'll help you.
I just threw somebody in jail for blackmailing, and now you want me to do it? Oh, God. Where can I find her?
Where can I find this Gritta?
Like I said, she's the carpenter's niece. His house is down the street, the last house on the right before the smithy.
Okay. I will see what I can do. Why don't you take me on as an apprentice?
Why don't you take me on as an apprentice?
Yeah, I guess blackmail isn't the right word, is it? It's more of a shakedown, I guess. It is his money, though, so I guess I'm just debt collecting for him. I guess if I wanted to play San Andreas, this is one way to do it, because I think there's debt collection in that game. How do I get the approval of the other masters?
How do I get the approval of the other masters?
Yeah, paying what she owes them.
You
Yep.
have to convince them. Go and talk to them. But if more than one of them is against you, you don't stand a chance. So behave yourself.
Okay. Is there another way?
Is there another way to get into the upper court?
Perhaps. If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
I mean the militia, but, you know. Okay, so we just need to go shake her down for money, basically. I got it. Bartok, is that you? No, Regis. Have we talked to Regis yet? There's so many people here. Oh, that's right. I talked to you about this stuff, yeah. He's the guy that beat up Valentino.
And?
I gave him a sound beating.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved it. Here, I found this ring on him when our little disagreement had been settled.
Oh,
you're welcome
ring.
to pass it on to the next person who beats him up.
Oh, God. Anything else happened since?
Has anything exciting happened?
Oh, well, all's quiet. I suppose that when the orcs come, we can't fail to notice.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of kick the door in now that nothing's going on, aren't they? Excuse me. Thorben, I have the blessing. Come about Gritta. Feels like it would be kind of offhand to be like, well, hey, I got the blessing, but also, let's do this first.
How about your approval, Master?
Has Vatras given you his blessing?
Yes.
And did you also get the blessing of a priest of Innos?
I did.
Yes, I did.
Then you shall have my blessing as well. No matter what path you decide to take pride in doing a good job, my boy.
Okay, so that's 2 of the 4. Awesome. We still have to get fire root for one of them, and 1 more wolf skin for the other guy. So I won't really need Mateo's help all that badly, but I guess I can do this.
I've come about Gritta.
My niece? What's your business with her? This isn't about money, is it?
She owes 100 gold pieces to the merchant Mateo.
Tell me this isn't true. Ever since that little piece of work moved in with me, I've had nothing but trouble. She's in debt with practically every single merchant in town.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had to borrow 200 gold pieces from Lamar, the moneylender, just to settle her debts. And now this. Gritta should be in the house. Go ahead, ask her. But I tell you this, she doesn't have a single gold piece.
So how do I get the money from her? Who do I plan to get an apprenticeship with? I'm not really sure at this point. I was kind of leaning more towards the bowyer for the skins, because it seems really easy. You know what I mean? But a saw? Why is that up there? A hammer? Should I not be taking this stuff? Yeah, I was thinking with the bowyer for the skins, because it seems easy. I think the blacksmith would probably make me a lot of money, but it kind of depends, because if it's all going to be like with Ignatz, where you have to learn how to do everything, I would imagine you're going to be spending a lot of learning points learning how to make better and better blacksmithing weapons. And I'm getting the impression that learning points are super, super precious in this game. Like you need to make sure that you use them very wisely, or else you're going to get screwed. So I don't know how true that is or not, but I don't know. You would suggest the smith? Okay, I will keep that in mind. I'm not planning on taking an apprenticeship today. It'll probably be on the next stream. So we'll think it over on the next stream for sure.
What do you want, stranger? If you've come to beg,
LPs
I
are
must
precious.
disappoint you. I am a poor widow.
Are you?
My name is Gritta. Ever since my husband died, I have been running the household for my uncle Thorben.
Mateo sent me. Seems you owe him some
You
stuff.
still owe him some gold.
He wants his money? What for? The goods he delivered were flawed, bad fabric, and bad seams. And did you look at the colors? Those are not the colors I ordered. That's fraud, that is. Let me tell you, back when my husband was alive, he wouldn't have dared to do that. Oh, my poor husband.
Okay, I'm gonna let her talk, I think. Gain useful weapons from it, but yeah, skills are very precious.
Such a good man he was. Handsome, hardworking, a gentleman of the old school. We had it all. Wealth, happiness. Sometimes we were even invited to high society events. The festivities.
I wonder if this is one of those situations where it's like they have those NPCs in video games where they just talk forever and ever, and then at the very end they're like, by the way, were you listening to me? And it defaults to no. So if you do that, you have to listen to them all over again.
Ridiculous claims. Whatever shall I do? My pension is barely enough to make ends meet.
Pension?
And times are getting even rougher. One sees it everywhere.
If you have a pension,
People
you
must
have
scrimp
some
and
money
save.
left over.
It's been weeks since the last ship came to town. My husband was the captain of a merchant ship, actually. He even owned the ship. From his long journeys, he always brought me presents. Exquisite fabrics from the mainland, precious spices from the southern countries.
I wonder how long this goes for. I kind of want to find out
People
now.
haven't even heard of these things. But then, one day, I got the tidings that the Gritta had sunk.
He named
That
the
was
ship
name
after
of the
you?
ship. My husband called it that out of love for me. I wept and prayed that my husband had survived the disaster. Every day I hoped to hear from him, but all my longing was in vain. May Innes have mercy on his soul. May he rest in peace. Since that time, I've been living under these modest circumstances, and now this soulless, callous Mateo is after the last bit of my life savings. Please have mercy on a poor woman. Back when my husband was alive, he wouldn't have dared to do that. Oh, my
So it
poor
probably
husband.
loops right here, huh? Because that's the same line that she started this with, is, oh, my poor husband. Okay, cut it out. Where's the Dell?
Cut it out. Where's the gold?
But I don't have the gold. I'm only a poor widow.
About that. You have to sell your stuff.
Then we'll simply sell a few of your togs. I'm sure you've still got a bunch of stuff in your closet.
I'm not hitting her.
Dare
There's
you,
no way.
Uncouth lout. All right, here, take the gold.
See? That
Awesome.
wasn't so hard.
And now, will you please leave my house?
Absolutely. Bye-bye. I got her money. I'm just shaking people down all over this city. Well, shaking people down isn't the right word. I'm doing naughty things all over the place in this city. Backseat, you're listening to a monologue of a widow. Yes, she was the very epitome of a monologue there, Conker. And welcome back. Here's your 100 gold.
Here's
that
your
I have
100
gained
gold pieces.
from people.
And did she cause any problems?
None to speak of.
Talk my ear off, but that's about
You
it.
held up your part of the deal.
Okay, so he can help me become an apprentice to one of the masters. I don't know which one I want to do yet, though, so I'm gonna let that lay there for a minute, like let that sink in for a few minutes while I head towards the other end of town here. What about that ring, by the way? Because I know we got Valentino's ring. Weapon protection 3. That doesn't really seem like something that would be of use to me. I almost feel like I should just sell it. I might just sell it. Because, again, it doesn't seem like it's all that good. So, here.
Show
do
me
this.
your wares.
And then, where's the ring? There's the ring. 38. Yeah, I mean, it's only 3 weapon protection, so it's kind of like not that great. Remember what Regis told you. You can equip 2 rings at once? Okay. Regis told me to put it on the next guy that gets beaten up by him. Or, that beats up Valentino. Right. So I should hold on to it, is what you're saying. Okay, we'll hold on to it. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this apple tobacco. I'll figure it out later. So I can wear a belt, probably an amulet. Yeah, I can wear an amulet because I wore this before. And I can wear 2 rings. Okay, I'll keep that in mind as well. Alright, then I guess we'll just hold on to the ring and equip it for now. It's really not that good, but, you know. I would much prefer to just set it for the money, but... if something else happens because I have it in my inventory, then I might as well hold on to it. Okay, so Herod there is done. Thorbin's done. Constantino needs 1 fire root, and I need 1 wolf skin from some random wolf that I find out in the wilderness. And then we'll have all 4 of the masters ingratiated to us. And then we can take our pick as to which one we want to do. But 1 belt, 1 amulet, 2 rings. Got it. Gotcha. So I will keep that in mind. But I think we're going to hold off on taking care of the other 2 masters. Why did he just sprint behind me? Oh, he's looking at the thing there. Don't I have wolfskin? I do, but I only have 5. We killed 3 wolves with Bartok there, so we only got 3 skins, and I had 2 other ones that I got in a different spot. But yeah, I don't quite have enough. I need exactly 1 more, and we need 1 fire root. So should have gotten it from Bartok's hunt. Yeah, we only came across 3 wolves, so I don't know what happened there. It could be perhaps that when I was on my way to the city, I killed some wolves on the way, and I didn't have the skins thing from there just yet. There should have been more wolves. Yeah, it could have been that I killed the wolves before I got to the city, and because I didn't have the ability to skin them at that point, maybe that's screwed me in that regard. Specifically placed there for this quest, if you're not mistaken. Well, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, they're wolves. Like, how uncommon could they possibly be? And will we be able to find the fire route on our way through this path out of the east gate so that we can finally take care of things with Constantino? I don't know, but I do know that if, in fact, we can't find any wolves or any fire route, we do have an insurance policy here with Mateo, because he should be able to help us with 1 of the masters. So in the event that something breaks and I don't have enough wolf skins or I can't find the fire route, we have a way of working on 1 of the masters. So next time on Gothic 2, the Stream Edition, we will ingratiate ourselves to all of them and then pick 1 to help us become a citizen of Corinus. Sounds like a plan to me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will probably be on Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I will post up the new schedule. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Let me save here. I'll post up the new schedule for next week over on Twitter, Discord, on my YouTube channel as an announcement, and right here below the stream feed in just a few moments after I take care of the description for this. But, yes, until Monday, everybody, take care and have a good night. I hope to God I'm not still sniffling at that point, because I am going to flip if I am. I am sick of this cold, man. It sucks, and I wish it would go away. Shouldn't have stood out in the rain at the farm on the first stream. That's where the problem happened, I tells you.